All right, how's it going, gentlemen? Hope you're all doing well today. So get into the live recording area. Mute myself. That'd be cool. Looks like everything is working. Oh, I got my golem. Got ourselves a golem. Let's see. Should I sack it? If you guys didn't know. Let's see. Book of the Dead here. You can sacrifice. This gives me attack speed, which sucks. I don't want attack speed. I don't know what these other ones do, but I guess we'll keep this guy until, let me actually check these abilities. Let's see. We sacrificed him. Yeah, vulnerable damage is definitely the best one for this. Skeletal warriors, let's see. Shadow damage sucks. Resistance, yeah. Critical strike chance. Definitely the best one for that, too. So we're good. I think we're good here. No things available. Ossification. Very nice. Go here. We'll close this. We will open. Get my build guide up here. I think it's pretty much done at this point. Necromancer. Death's Reach. We're still not here yet. Expulsion. I think I already have that. Let's see. So we've already reached this. We got the ossified essence. And then what? Do we take Bone Storm next? I guess so. Which means we'll probably have to get rid of the golem. Which isn't going to be a terrible thing. Hey, what's going on, Bishop? These guys, the golem isn't super good. The minions aren't amazing. Especially not with this build. So, sacking him isn't going to be difficult. I think I'll go look at my, I'll play dress up while we wait for, other guys to get here. Now I'm just wearing whatever. Let's see if I can get some transmogs here. Oh. What do we want? That looks pretty cool. Ooh, like a tiara? We have like ooh, Cobra. I can look like I get in blue. Cobra Commander here. He's getting lost. Exactly. Ooh, skull. Skull thing? Whoa. Punished. Necro, I think, has the coolest stuff, to be honest. I just got, like, nothing here. Let's see, what do we got on the armor? Look at this. I got a cape. That's pretty nice. Ooh. Something a little more revealing. What color do I want it, though? Should we do red? Red might look good. Alright. What about these? Dang, I got a lot of transmogs for this. The gloves. Ooh, I like these gloves. Okay. Now we... Oh, I like how it stays red since I already have a thing. Very knightly. I kind of like these. These are nice. Let's check the other ones. Ooh, a little more flowing. That might look better. How about this one? Yuck. Leather? How do you feel about leather, guys? I like the skull hanging on the back, though. A nice touch. Ooh, this one has a spell book. Little 3 skulls. Oh, like the gold. That one's definitely a contender. That's a... no. Too much. I don't like this one or this one. I think I almost want to go with the skirt. Let me just go through these things again. Yeah, skirt's the way to go. Then we can't even see my boots. Yeah, so I need to... Let me hide this for a second. Unequipped. We can take a look at the boots here. Ooh, those are nice. Hey, what's up, Baron? Bishop. Chico. How's it going, guys? How are you all doing today? Hope you're doing well. Got a nice Friday stream going. Nice, fun adventures to be had in the world of Diablo. I think those will actually match my... match the top part of my top. Of course, you won't be able to see it. I just don't like... I wish this was gold, not silver. But to see that one, that clashes too much. I don't know. This almost looks more cohesive, though. I like the gold trim. Except these are... Nah, I'm going with this. This is what we're going with, alright. I don't like how they... it's silver and gold, but I just noticed these are silver, so... We'll do it. We'll save this. I have no idea. Oh, it's probably already been done. What does the STL files do? Do they just let you like compose them or something, or you put them in like Blender? Those are always a popular thing to do. Let's see. I'm gonna take a look at my items. Usually I don't put too much. Right now it's like whatever. Items aren't that important. Oh, 3D printing. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that. So they can actually do that. They can take the video game files and use them for 3D printing. They're that high resolution. That's pretty nuts. Oh, I see. This is all my rogue stuff. Ah, dang it. That's right. They have a shared stashes. So it's like I can't use these gems. How annoying. I'll just have to like throw them in my gear as I go. Or get to level 50, one of the two. Well, anyway. While we wait, I don't want to do the...
There we are. Hello, hello.
Hey, what's going on?
Oh, you know, just sitting here having a strong opinion about Margot Robbie.
All right. That's the way to get that Twitter money, man. Get those payouts.
I should check. I don't know. How does that work? Do they email you, you think? Or
I
is
don't...
it just text you? Or
I have no idea how they do it.
Like, I think I'm signed up for it. I remember I'm like, whatever. Why not? See what happens.
Mm-hmm.
I even posted some of my old content on there. We'll see. I doubt it's going to pay as well as any of the other platforms. I mean,
yeah, I think they are pushing it right now, but I assume that that'll back off as
Back off as it works.
No, yeah. Like, I mean, like, when YouTube, like, wanted to push shorts, they were, bumping up that stuff
Yeah.
a little
Why do I
bit.
have a wolf?
Why do
Am
you
I
have
supposed to have a wolf?
a wolf?
Yeah.
Oh, I
Like,
think
he's
that's part.
hanging out with me.
I think that's part of the. That's part of the storyline because we're still
okay.
working on that. Going to Karagar.
I should have just started paying attention as opposed to. There we go. I'll ask. Hey, can I join? You
Oh
mind?
shoot! Let me. I
sent you a thing.
Yeah, it just popped up like as I was teleporting. So let me see if it's still up. When I.
Hey, what's up, Bishop? And hey, Black Burr. It's good to see you
I
guys
can
too.
still accept it. There we go.
Oh, thank you, man. Transfer now.
Yep.
I don't want to lead this thing. I don't have that, je ne sais quoi leadership skill.
Ooh.
Not like you. Not like you, Florida man.
Leader of man here. Even wolves follow me.
Nice. Oh, of course, it's like, yeah, I'll join you, but I'll have to run to find you somewhere.
I see you on the map.
Oh, there you are. Why wouldn't it put me beside you?
I don't know. They don't do that. They don't make it as easy for party stuff. They want to just hop right in.
I guess so, unless you want to wait for. Yeah, I don't know if Mish was
Is
showing
Mish
up or
coming?
not. I don't know. I haven't seen anything from him. Apparently, he's busy with his own personal jihad there. I didn't want to share, but
Yeah. I saw that in the chat.
yeah. Boy, if you guys thought he chose violence online, wait till you see what he does off.
Well,
Hey.
that's how you got to do with those business tapes.
Yeah. Carl
him
used
an
to say
inch.
that. It was F you sue me. It's the American way.
Yeah. They truly are. We're truly exporting the best of our culture to other nations.
First obesity,
Yeah.
now litigious society.
Yeah.
Great. Oh, and thank you, Blackbird. Guess you can leave the Manosphere swamp soon enough, as the Twitter thing. Actually, it's getting worse. I'm bringing normal people into the sphere as opposed to
Yeah.
getting out.
I know. It's this new money is just going to encourage people to become more and more derisive.
Oh, they don't even want that. They just. It's my favorite new thing. There's a couple guys on here that like have normal
gosh, I already
lives
lost
and they
you.
have ex-wives and that stuff. And I lost you. Sorry. And they just are like, "What is this horse crap you just showed me?" Oh wait, I have a controller. I'm supposed to use that. That's right. Dude, I feel bad. Do I have to turn it on, or is it just? Right, there we go. Oh, dude, yeah, way easier.
It is definitely more chill to play with the.
But yeah, it's nice. Like you're at, like, what the hell is this green lines nonsense? And I'm laughing. I'm like, normal people Twitter found the sphere.
Mhm.
All right. Let me see if I can remember what the buttons were. Left one, right one. I don't know what that button is. What is that? A? Oh. Hold on a sec. I have unspent ability points. I get to do stuff.
Ooh, unspent ability points.
5 arrows.
Damn. Yes.
So there's barrage, and there's rapid fire, and there's twisting blades. What the hell is all this nonsense? I guess I'll just do barrage again.
Yeah. I mean, if you don't know where to point, I just put points in whatever core skill you have. If you haven't already maxed it, it's probably
Oh,
it's usually like a standard thing.
all right. Thanks for your patience, sir.
No worries.
How goes the week, by the way? I've been kind of like, obviously there's been a little bit of nonsense posting, but I kind of
I mean,
feel out of touch.
my week's been fine. It's just ridiculously hot down here. I don't know if it's any better up north, but
Oh, no, not at all. We're hitting our 30, what's the equivalent? Like 90-degree heat, and
Yeah.
Toronto's bad because it's all about humidity.
yeah, it's the same way down here. 90s, really humid. Sadly, it hasn't been raining as much in the afternoons either. Usually, like we'll have like a shower come through, and then it'll kind of cool things off a little bit.
Yeah, well, the Great Lakes is nice for that. Because of them here, we have our own little ecosystem where it's like hot and humid progressively more over 3 days, and then it just dumps rain on you for about 30 minutes, and then you get a day or two of cold, and just repeat this cycle until October.
Yeah, that's kind of nice.
Yeah, I don't mind it.
Usually, like, it also gets more humid after the rain because all the asphalt, like, all that water falling asphalt just immediately evaporates, and you're like, oh, it's a sauna.
Yeah, it's like, do you remember when you were too poor to own a air conditioner, so you'd get a swamp cooler? And then it just made things worse.
I'm not sure what a swamp cooler is, actually.
Oh, it's instead of like taking moisture out of the air to cool things off, it actually adds moisture to the air. It adds humidity. It's like you have to fill it up with water. And it's funny because like it feels cool until it gets hot enough that the water can't take it, and then you just end up in like a sweltering, humid box.
Yikes! Get your own sauna.
If you want to know who Ryan will be talking about a year from now, just look at who Brittany Simon talks about. Oh, for fuck's sake!
Oh, that's got to be Billy. That's a Billyism.
Yeah.
If I ever heard
the
it.
hell is this nonsense? Who are these people? I don't care.
Oh, you got the is your inventory full?
Is it? Oh, it is. Oh, let's get rid of. What can I get rid of?
Already have my Questus of Nafi.
Is there a garbage, or you just toss it? I guess you just toss it.
Yeah. This is nice.
Yeah. Dude, they got so many different stats on there that I don't even read what they are. I just look at the number.
Yeah.
Good.
Essentially, with like weapons, it's crit chance, crit damage, and vulnerable damage is like the top 3.
Yeah, which is weird because it doesn't seem very relevant anyway. Because it's almost if you have a decent strategy on how you approach these battles, like the crit chance of stuff is like marginal at best.
Yeah, I mean
it's mostly can you dodge or manage your abilities.
I mean with this stuff in the game, it's just those are the multiplicative effects versus the additive effects. So.
Oh, for crying out loud.
So it ends up like as you get later in the game, like those are going to add the most damage to your stuff. Gotcha. That's really more late game things than anything else.
Oh, right, we're still in the early game.
Yeah.
Hey, King Rob, 555. Thank you for the $5 super chat. That's officially one heartfelt article. Thank you, sir. Heartfelt.
Stuff does a lot of damage.
Congratulate you. You've been showing your Substack to a friend of mine and changing it for the better. Oh, that's good. Oh, no. Damn it. I was reading the subs. I was reading your super chat and I almost got killed. Sorry. I'm going to read it. I promise.
Just right after these wolves. Take care of these wolves. New season's supposed to be coming out pretty soon, too.
A new season of this?
Yeah. It just adds like a few little things to it.
Well, that'll be good. I'm kind of short on weapons. Wait, what the hell is this one? More dexterity versus... Oh, okay, yeah, dude, I want the dexterity one. I don't know what dexterity does, but I like having a lot of it.
European permanent houses are better at staying cool even without AC? Why is that?
Yeah. I've heard about this. It's something to do with the way they're designed. There's like an airflow thing where it lets the cooled air from underneath and then removes hot air from up the top.
Huh. That's kind of crazy.
It's like a Venturi effect. Have you heard of that or no?
No, I haven't heard of that.
Yeah, we used to use it when we were doing firefighting in the Navy. Like, how to explain this? I got the diagram in my head, but like if you surround a pipe with multiple pipes that kind of shoot water through them, it creates a vacuum which will suck water through that. It's what you do for like pumping water out of a space with a fire hose. And that negative pressure pushes the water through, and that's how water pumps work. And it also has a refrigeration effect to it.
Oh.
And so getting air to do something similar like that is how it can make things cooler.
Cool. So it's like
I so butchered the explanation.
So like
just get the idea.
It's like that's one of those old time engineering things that people figured out a long time ago. But we just stopped doing because like what, it was too complicated or
I don't know.
Not cost efficient.
I think it's just I think it was the cost efficiency thing, and energy was cheap.
And HVAC is just so easy to do. Well, actually, I don't know if HVAC is super popular in Europe. Like central cooling.
Probably not. All their buildings are 800 years old.
You probably have to be built for that too.
Yeah. All those places with their goofy exterior electric wiring because they can't get it inside of like 300-year-old brick.
Oh yeah, that's crazy. Like, everything around here is drywall, so it's like just cut a hole in it. Meanwhile, it's actual like stone.
Yeah, West Coast was like that too. There was just nothing old enough to have any. Like I never saw brick until I moved to the East Coast.
It is crazy to see brick houses around here. I'm like, everything's like cinder block and like they stucco it down here. It's like, oh, cinder block, and now we'll put some stucco and we're good to go.
Exactly. All right, I guess I'm good. I was just looking through my inventory. I'm trying to get rid of some space. I should have sold all this stuff before we left. I'm such a dumbass.
We can go. We can always tell a town portal back if you need to sell it or something.
Does it really matter? Like, are you hard up for cash? I'm not.
No, I'm fine. Oh, shoot. I need to...
Well, Ryan and Davis, the reason why they can do it in Europe is because a lot of these old houses are protected by law.
Really?
Yeah, heritage buildings makes sense.
Yeah, they can't. In some cases it is structural, but in others they have been designated as historical.
Oh.
Because of that, they can do any invasive maneuvers that changes the look of the building aside from its original pieces.
No.
I'm surprised you guys don't do like what they do a lot in Mexico, and they're starting to do here is they just take the facade of the building, and then and they have this little like scaffolding that holds it up, and then they build a building in behind it so it keeps the original look. But
no, they do that here as well, but for a different reason.
Oh.
They can't when it comes to keeping a building intact for its because of its history. They mean the entire building, even down to the floorboards.
Wow.
It kind of depends, like there are gradations in it.
Yeah.
But I'm speaking from my own country, I can't speak for others. And there's even they get even money from the government, discounts from the government to restore those buildings to their proper state when needed. But like what you're saying, Ryan, they do it, but that's for a different reason, because if they take down the front part of the building, then it would mean that they basically start from scratch, and that would mean they are liable to follow the current regulations, building regulations, and in most cases that would mean that they lose about at least 1 meter to 2 meters of the ground.
Oh.
They need to be a meter or two at least away from the street. So if they keep the facade intact, then it basically means it's still part of the old building, and then they don't have to do that. So it does happen, but for a different reason.
Oh, that's neat. Oh, I almost forgot that. Oh, sorry, I forgot to finish that super chat. One sec. I've been showing your Substack to a friend, changing it for the better. Oh, that part. Yes, thank you very much. Like I said, it's nice to know. Like, I'm fundamentally lazy that way. I like the idea that I can write the book and then you guys can get the excerpts of it in its raw form before I polish it up and put it into a proper book form. I'm just glad everybody is enjoying it. Every now and then, because I hate writing. I hate it. It's like Nick says he hates editing and I hate writing. It's the perfect combo to make books. But it's nice to see that other people don't hate it. It's
kind of a fun way to, or I don't know if fun's the right word, but it's kind of like encouraging, like, oh, you can get immediate feedback, like, oh, I enjoyed it. Like, you actually like, oh, I did this. I did something and it's been published. As opposed to like having to wait until the very end to show it
I can
off.
see, for somebody doing a first book, that would be insane, because that was, like, it had this terrible feeling on my first one. Like, when you have a party and you're worried that nobody's going to go?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like that. But like a year's worth of work put into it.
They're going to hate it. Then
yeah, bitch.
Then you realize no one's going to hate your book as more than you will.
Oh, not even close. Man, that ability I have to shoot all those arrows all over the place is ridiculous because it doesn't hit anything.
Well, which one is that? Is that the
I don't know. It's something with a bow. I need a bow to do
rapid
it.
fire?
Yeah. Well,
Is that like your cluster bombs that we're sending to Ukraine?
Oh yeah, we're bringing.
well, I mean,
bringing war
those
crimes to the
Yeah.
to Europe.
Ryan's guilty of war crimes.
that would be nice. I too could get on Tucker Carlson, talk about my life if I did.
Ooh. Here's
Dude,
how
this
the
guy called-
Matrix.
Yeah, and there's this guy called Fisher King who's like doesn't do anything involved with this space, but every now and then he likes my. He's one of those normal people that get there. He found an old video of Tate bragging about kidnapping women and stuff, and he's like, "Wait a minute!" I was like, started laughing. I'm like, "Oh, you guys didn't know? You thought he was just Muslim? Oh, you should have waited a year ago when you found out he was like Orthodox Catholic."
Yeah. It's a weird how they just change religions on a whim.
Yeah, that's how it works, isn't it?
That's exactly how religion works.
Doomguard
It's like
armor.
those. It always makes me laugh when somebody goes back like 10 or 12 years and pulls up like tweets like contradicting what people are saying now, or
Oh yeah,
Someone
that's
like-
you.
yeah, was this you? Those are just hilarious.
Yeah.
And then you've got somebody that's taken that much time. Like, how long does it take to go through 20,000 tweets to like go all the way back?
You know the funny
Lord.
thing is you don't even have to. You just have to do a search.
Oh, really?
Yeah, usually if you do like a nice what do they call it? I'm trying to remember which button.
Just go to their
this game.
profile, search for the N-word.
Yeah, anything they're discussing, you just search for that same term, and then you'll usually find an opposite take.
Especially like the big Twitter
right.
guys. I assume like they just half the time they're just tweeting nonsense anyway.
Oh yeah, they don't care. It's A/B testing.
I need-
When AJ Cortez used to talk to me, it was like that. He's like, you can just say anything.
Yep.
You got to test to see what words do better. They treat it like a math problem.
Yeah.
So anything.
That's like a game. State.
Although with me, it's easy because I remember, yeah, when he was, what the, oh, ow.
This- wow. This
When he was
devil
making
woman.
fun of that guy for putting butter on his steak, and I was like, wait a minute, is this coming from Mr. Steakhouse himself?
Yeah.
What was the deal about butter?
Oh, just this one guy is talking about getting a six-pack and abs, and his meals involve just steaks and sticks of butter on top of it. That's where
nope.
my whole stick of butter meme came from.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I hate Terrify. I'm scared
Oh.
of him. Nice, got him. Oh, gotta get that. There's a chest back that just spawned back here too. For our
Right now, I'm
event.
just spawning death.
Ooh.
I'm
Like-
cutting right now.
You're on-
Should've
He's like he's on a subway right now. I gotta get him.
Wait, what are you cutting?
Canadian
Marty?
Transit. Gotta
Yeah.
cutting. I'm practicing for Toronto or London, which
both.
It's a
Culture.
joke, but these civilians aren't going to stab themselves.
good lord, that's right.
They can't be enriched on their own.
It's
Oh, yeah.
funny. The Winnipeg police just released a thing showing this guy who was. I can't remember if it was for diddling
Warp
kids or
symbols,
diddling
huh?
chicks against their will, but he's like, yeah, he
Yeah.
just went out on bail today. Heads up, everybody.
Oh goodness.
I was like, and on one side, I kind of get it. Like the cops aren't responsible for like
Exactly.
that, but it's almost,
Yeah.
it's just surreal.
Like
Hey,
we're
tiger's
pretty-
loose.
we're under like Batman territory. You know, it's like, do we need like a vigilante like
Oh, dude.
going around?
It's like the Surgeon General's warning: be careful, it causes cancers. be careful, it causes mortality.
Yeah.
We just let this potentially dangerous guy out. So be on the lookout.
Yeah. So when we start stabbing, are they going to say that we're cultural appropriation if us white people start stabbing?
Yeah, I don't even know how that's gonna play. It's just the weirdest thing. And you know the funny thing is, everybody I talked to, Toronto is like the liberal capital of Canada.
Mm-hmm.
So here
What?
it's like 2-1 votes for liberals. I have yet to meet somebody who actually believes this nonsense or even advocates for it. So I'm like, I want to find where these hardcores are.
No,
I
Oh,
don't
that-
see them.
They're built into the vote machines, right? The menu. That's where the hardcore liberals are.
I'd think so. Like the closest I ever saw was so there was this little Asian woman that was leaving my building. She was like 20 something, but she was so almost thought it was anorexic, but then I'm like, no, maybe she's just that skinny. Anyway, the wooden doors to get us out of our building are kind of heavy for her, and so she was struggling with it, and I just kind of am like, I don't want to sit here and wait behind her. It's like a till where you're waiting for somebody to pay with pennies. So I go out the other door and then I give hers a shove too to save her the calories that she clearly needs for brain function. And I guess my girl was right behind her and she just yells, whispers under her breath, seriously? Oh. And she was like, I was going to hold the door for her, but then I heard her bad mouthing you for opening her door too quickly for her. And I just wanted to slam it in her face. It's like, good woman. Good woman.
Exactly.
So I think that's one of those liberal voters.
How dare you open that door for me?
Yeah.
You jerk.
And it wasn't even trying to be nice. I was just like, get out of my damn way. I just want to go walk the dogs.
Oh, we gotta search these cocoons.
Search this ass. 5 resistance to all elements or oh dude. No, I want this one.
Okay.
It's like Florida. I don't know. Do you ever see people on meth doing crazy stuff and fighting?
No, thankfully. I usually avoid most of those parts of town.
Oh, so you would know where to find them.
Yeah. I
I
wouldn't.
always wonder about that. Like you think Florida, I think everybody's on meth, right? But apparently not.
I think it really depends on the town. Like they kind of gather in more like metro areas.
I'm gonna guess Orlando.
Yeah, Orlando would be a good one. Miami, I'm sure that definitely has places. Tampa, I think like Ybor City. I hear it just has it's like a good like place to party, but also like has a lot of like guys on drugs, kind of poor.
I can't believe people use drugs and then do crazy things.
I know.
What do they think of next?
Definitely in Miami. Like I don't get harassed by homeless people, asking for money or food, but in Miami I definitely did.
Oh, that bear fucked me up.
Oh, did you die?
Yeah,
Oh shoot, you're like completely in a completely different space.
I know. I get lost. My direction sense ain't the greatest. Oh, there we go. I found you now. See, these checkpoints are even easier. If it's hard to find you, it's almost better just to die and come back.
We're actually a little bit under leveled for this area. Like everything's a higher level than us by like 10, I think.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, doesn't that mean we gain
No, wait.
experience faster too? I remember that was the whole big reason for like speed running the old Diablo 1.
Actually wait, no. I think in this part we're not. We're at 20. It says 26 for me. I don't know what it says for you on the top right.
Where do I look? Top right?
Yeah, it should say Brona Expanse, and it has a level next to it.
I'm level 20.
Okay. Well, that's fine.
Awesome.
In this game, 3 levels is the max for it, as far as whether it'll give you extra XP. Anything beyond that, they don't.
Oh, dang it, I just burped. I thought I was still muted.
No, that's great. I'm somebody at his office right now getting work done, and they're like, "What are you listening to?" Oh, just like a podcast. Some guys hanging out, and then you coming in.
Bruh.
HR would like a word with you.
Oh, goodness, yeah.
Oh no, you don't understand. That's just Marty.
Yeah, who's this Marty? We have a serious problem with Marty person.
Yeah, we need to talk to you, sir.
Yeah. But no, I'm fasting now, man. I'm tired of I've got this last little, I don't know,
Oh, hey,
10,
good morning,
15
Ben.
pounds. So yeah, just got to get rid of it. So I'm not at least doing a 48-hour fast. I'm at 39 right now. So
Nice.
I need to do 72. I've done a few 48s, but like I keep putting off doing longer because I mean, you hear people like passing out. I don't know. I don't think I ever will. But I drive around with my kids, and then I'm still like going to the gym. So
Yeah, yeah. Honestly, for me, it's not even like the physical part of it is easy. For me, the
Yeah.
hard part is like the social thing. You know how hard it is to go 3 days without eating and having a social life? It's impossible.
Oh no, I mean you can't. Yeah, no, you can't. And then everybody looks at you like you're weird, and what's wrong with you? And other than the normal stuff.
Yeah, sitting at a cafe. I'll just have another coffee, please. That's why I usually like just doing like I'll do a week, but 24 hours instead of a big 72.
Oh yeah.
Because I can play off the first 2 meals as in, oh, I just got busy. And then the third one, are you starving yourself? Nah, let's just go to bed.
Oh, shit.
Shut up. Shut up, Brandon.
Shut up. Oh, yeah, I got to sell some things, don't I?
And I got an opportunity to sell them off. Let's see.
The worst time is just it's like when you normally, because a lot of days I will just eat like just supper. Like that time, just say between like 5 to 7, like that's the only time physically it gets bad.
Yeah.
It's like, what's wrong with you? Come on, feed me.
Lust.
But I'm surprised how people get those, like the hunger pangs. They go away from me after a few minutes, so I don't really care.
I don't ever really get them. I mean, I don't know. Which I mean, I drink coffee. I don't know if that helps, and then I do take like some Himalayan pink salt, and then like the little potassium, and I will take like magnesium tablets too. So like all of your electrolytes are covered. It's just you gotta.
That's what plants crave.
So that's it. Yeah.
Oh, I definitely get them.
Oh, you do?
Oh yeah. Though like once, like just when I've been intermittent fasting, but like after like 3 days, it doesn't. The body just adjusts to it.
Yeah, honestly, that's it for me. I get like 20 minutes when I'm ready for a meal, but I always assume that was just a timing thing. Like your body is used to schedules.
Yeah, exactly.
And then it just goes away.
The roads are thick with fog, so the fastest route to the hill.
A cutscene has been completed. You're awesome. Thank you. Marty's a big man, right? Like 6'4". I think he's 6'7".
Whoa.
That's why he's so lonely and has that weird voice, because the altitude, thinner air.
The guy just went away for a second so I can't respond to it.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, Dan. That's literally me in the office right now, Marty. My dad swears breakfast is vital, but he also brags about not being hooked on coffee while drinking Diet Pepsi. Yeah, that's. I love that take.
Aspartame is now potentially carcinogenic.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Plus, isn't oh no, wait. Diet Pepsi doesn't have caffeine. Isn't that why the Mormons drink it?
I know. I think you have to. Does it not? I thought there was a caffeine-free version of it. There's like a diet caffeine-free.
Yeah,
okay,
caffeine
maybe
free.
It's a special one. But yeah, caffeine free. I got caffeine pop. It's way better than the coffee.
Yeah.
Is it?
It is. It is funny how like some people like operate like that.
I'll put that up there with the order a McDonald's Happy Meal and then get a Diet Coke with it. It's like, bro, give up.
Oh god.
Just stop pretending.
Of course, I'm the really tall 6'7" retard. It's easy to point out of a crowd. Yeah. So how did I grow from like 6'1" to 6'7"?
That's a dating profile. They can't tell.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's it.
So, like when I'm on rollerblades, like I become practically 6'7". That's adds a few. The wheels add a few inches.
Oh, I bet. Dude, that's hilarious. I bet there's short guys that all they do is like, you always see them with rollerblades on. It's like, and you don't realize that they're short, and then like, and that's their thing. Like they don't go anywhere like with the regular shoes. I guarantee you, there's somebody like 5 foot tall that does that all the time.
It gets those really big wheels.
That stupid Gattaca surgery ruining their nerve
God.
endings. Of course there is.
That is so weird, man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have stuff screwed into my legs. Like, ugh.
Did you not watch the movie? He didn't look like he enjoyed it, and it didn't help him out at all either. What helped him out was like never saving anything for the swim back.
Oh man, I need to watch that. But that's crazy. Like how miserable is that? I'd rather let be short.
It's because we've turned into women. Like, remember in Brazil where people were injecting like cement into their ass to give more booty?
Whoa!
Or the South
Yeah.
Koreans that are like literally adding skin flaps under their eyes so they don't look very Asian. They look more Western.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Like the shoe old like shoe binding.
Yeah,
type
and
of
then,
thing?
yeah, the Chinese foot binding.
Of course, you know, there's always been like a market to increase your penis size.
That's the problem, is that now guys are doing it. It's like, hey, this is not a bad idea. It's like, yes, it is. Yes, it is. It is a horrible idea.
Don't fall for it.
That's the true Matrix.
Becoming more and more insecure.
Yeah. I keep forgetting. I have like these skulls that take a lot of damage away, and I keep forgetting to add them again.
Oh yeah, the armor skulls.
Yeah, because it's the left paddle, and the next to it is the health one, and I keep jamming the health ones into me.
Ah, yeah, yeah.
So now I'm out of health potions, and I have no like anything.
Spirits from their rest.
Crescent Slice, member for 1 month. I gotta say, working out in the mornings way better than working out at night, dude. Absolutely. I've never been a morning guy, but the military forced it. But lately, I realized, like, why am I waiting until 5 in the afternoon to work out? Like, I work from home and I set my hours, and my streams don't even start till 10. And then yeah, I started doing the 9 o'clock workout. I'm like, awesome.
Whatever.
It's quiet. Nobody's there. Like, you can't go at
Midnight.
6 because all the hardcores are there.
Yeah.
Midnight workout. Come on.
Run, yeah. Get see her random cultist chanting as you go out on your midnight run.
That's right. Yeah, that should scare me away from doing midnight workouts or runs. Oh, that was weird, dude. I
The
still
witch-
don't know about that.
The witching hour.
Yeah.
Oh, the midnight ones probably are good too, but
I just
such a boomer.
You
I
don't
don't
have a
stay
hard
out
time
past 10.
sleeping after that?
no, fall to bed right away.
Yeah.
I do chill out the shower. Like, I don't have as hot a shower as I would if it was in the morning
Just
though.
how my father described it.
And it's something, I don't know who said it, but it was something to do with your body temperature helps you regulate your sleep. Like, if you're colder, you sleep more. That's why you have a hard time sleeping when it's sweltering hot.
But I have heard that too.
That would not
Yeah, and yeah, Bill, you're right there too. Yeah, you start your day off with, you just tend to have more energy. Just, it feels like having
All right, so we need to find stones for this thing.
can't think of an equivalent to it, but yeah, you're just chill.
Over this way, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Whatever. But yeah, I go at midnight. And I live in a small town, and so I'm like the only person like that's different, I guess. So I'm like the only person out, and you know, especially at midnight or 1 o'clock, and I'll be running, and so I think all the cops have like finally figured out who I am or gotten used to me, because like for a while it's like they'd be like
yeah.
slamming on the brakes, like, oh, somebody's stealing and running away with something at midnight.
Quick, guys, I found a neck. Let's knee it.
Just,
Get it.
ooh.
Hey, too soon?
But yeah, man, that's the best time you can, and then nobody's in the gym, so you can just do any kind of retarded stuff you want, and do all my butt blaster exercises. You know, it's embarrassing to do them when people are in there.
Maybe I could finally start filming my workouts so I can get more engagement on Twitter.
You get some TikTok videos, man. Have you seen that new type of TikTok video where they'll give them gifts, these girls gifts, and then they'll do the action corresponding to it?
Oh, like where if you give them a flower in the chat, then they'll do whatever.
Like,
Those
oh,
been
like
around for a
flower.
while.
Yeah. They're
Yeah, because I guess those you trade. TikTok is clever, man. So you pay for the emojis, and then they pay you based on how many of them you get. But it's such like a horrible fraction. It's like those carnival games.
yeah.
For like 500,000 tickets will get you a Mario statue. You're like, what? So yeah, they just bait this stuff out.
Oh,
Some of them are weird too,
those,
man.
those thoughts are optimizing it though.
Yeah.
Like, oh, ice cream, yum yum, and like they just do it like five times in a row.
Yeah, it's literally try to give like, it reminds me of the vibe of when you walked into like an old arcade. where it's nothing but plinking and plonking everywhere.
Yep.
Get those dopamine receptors going, you know? Dude, you found the rock.
I did. Now I got to go to the other side and find the other rock.
I'm not a science, but I could have told you diet soda is cancer. I mean, everything's cancer.
Oh wait, never mind.
I don't even care when people say about cancer concerns anymore. I'm like, really? Short of like nuclear testing materials, like
They're saying red meat causes cancer too. So
yeah,
it's like,
but that's because everything causes cancer.
like Jesus.
How stupid do these? Oh, I know how stupid they think we are.
Yeah.
Something's written on the altar.
The sun causes cancer.
My allies must be here to do that.
What? Respond? Yeah. Oh no, we're coming.
By stone and root. Dead.
All right, some little crowd work. Didn't Jackie Chan get the eye surgery to boost chances of making it in Hollywood? I don't know. I never saw that in his autobiography.
That
I
is
just knew about
weird.
him abandoning his family because his daughter was gay, and
Based.
he started standing hard for the communist government after reunification.
Yeah.
Wait! We are not your enemy.
I used to be an adventurer, but then I took a neck to the knee. Whoa!
Hey, he's just setting. Jackie Chan is setting boundaries.
Dude, I put him up there with Hulk Hogan in that he's like the
Yeah,
celebrity that has like the greatest stuff ever that you don't want to learn anything about his personal life.
Yeah, you think he's like super wholesome based on his like work, and then like it's
Yeah.
like, oh wow, this is pretty dark.
Lilith. She must be bending these heroes to her will.
She's bending the heroes. Oh, that's not good.
Oh no, I don't
Can't
want to
wait
be
for
bent.
Ryan to be famous, and then we get the dark side of Brian Stone
Don't know that.
So,
videos.
Come on.
dude, I would probably just be manic. Oh yeah, the Sunny V2 ones, yeah.
Some photos come out of like some Abu Ghraib stuff on the ship. It's like, take this,
Well-
Somali pirates.
Look at this. He made a pyramid out of Somali pirates.
Dude, it's the one thing I'm grateful for is that my security clearance kind of made me not record the dumbest of things. Like, dude, here's how bad it is, man. When Facebook first came out, it took like a decade for the military to make policy. And when you classify documents, it's because things can cause damage. So one of the most classified documents are like log reps, which you'd think, why is that? You just need more, you want some more chicken strips on board. Why is that confidential? It's because once you tell them how much fuel you need,
I have seen
then they know how much fuel you used or how close you are based on it, so they can like track you this way. So you
Ah,
make the stuff super hardcore so nobody can track you. Then what happens is 500 assholes on the ship tweet, "Hey, I'm pulling into Abu Dhabi tomorrow
Yeah.
at 8 a.m." And you're just like, bro.
hey terrorists, you want to come blow us up?
Like, meanwhile, I'm dealing with NATO crypto that's it's got like the most secure. It's like jail sentence if I accidentally lose a piece of tape, and they're like,
It's like all those like stupid internet security videos. Like, hey, check out this new project we're doing, and like it's like just taking pictures of classified documents in the background.
yeah.
Like, oh boy. Well, that is. I like that one Facebook post where like that I guess senatorial candidate has like some old Facebook posts of him liking girls apparently.
Oh, is that the one where the guy was taking a shot out of a girl's titties?
Yeah, yeah. Like, how dare
Dude, that's
you?
gonna win him the election. I swear
I
to
know.
God.
I don't think that's gonna make right-wing voters like him less. Like maybe.
I think they thought it was like when that. They did it in Canada here. Some chick, they found her old party photos, and they're like, "Oh my God, this hooker can't possibly be in the Senate or the Parliament." And they're like, "This will work for guys too." And guys are like, "Dude, this guy's awesome."
Yeah.
Although it was Alberta, so I think she still got voted in. All you have to do to be Albertan is just really hate liberals.
Right on.
We are dead from the cairns.
Well, they make it easy.
Return.
They do.
They do.
May they find rest. Arlo. Did you think we'd so easily join the dead, lad?
Bro, I look so good. I can't stop. It's an addiction. It helped that I'm an accountant, so I sit on my ass and rest all day, physically at least. Yeah, that's the tricky part, because like a lot of... I didn't realize... Like, remember when you used to see walking? Remember when everybody's like, walk to stay healthy? And you're always like, these guys are ridiculous. Just jog like a normal person or lift weights. And then once you understand how fat loss works, walking's actually awesome.
Too near to leave them undefended.
Slow, steady state cardio.
Stones defend us,
Oh, wow, that's how you get through.
Well, I think they had it locked in until we completed the story.
Vengeful spirit? Nice try, sir.
Not anymore. Not a vengeful spirit.
Whoa!
I need more time.
A lot of stuff shows up here. You hit the wrong button. Don't kill me.
Yeah, I know there's supposed to be like a technique where you do this button and this button and you do like, you stack your abilities. I'm not good at it, so I just keep mashing until some of them work.
There's like a optimal rotation for like these skills, but I haven't figured it out. yet. A corpse. Eat it.
You like that? Didn't expect to get your ass whooped, did you? Waking up from the dead, enjoying a nice cup of coffee. Bam! 17 arrows to the face.
Just kill him. Shouldn't have come back. Should have stayed dead.
Yeah, should have stayed dead. It was David Goggins' levels of kick-ass. Oh, wait, what? Oh, the Jackie Chan workout with Bruce Lee? Yeah, he's got some pretty good Bruce Lee stories. Like, I still like the one in Enter the Dragon where he's like, yeah, he hit me in the head with nunchucks. And because I didn't want to ruin the shot, I just had to sit there hurting badly. While Bruce Lee's sitting there flexing and screaming like a clown, and then once the shot was over, he's like, "Hey, dude, you okay?" And his face was like swelling.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah, you can see he even shows you the part where he's just swinging that nunchuck around and killing people when he's in the cave. And the one hit where he hit Jackie Chan in the face, that was like, yeah, he swelled it up like a fucking pumpkin.
Oof. So I guess he was like not meant to like hit him full force or like hit him flat somewhere.
Yeah, that's the problem. Is Bruce was like, he's like Goldberg. He wasn't very good at placing his shots.
Yeah. After he killed the Canadian legend Bret Hart. It's always weird because I thought like Goldberg, oh, he's unstoppable growing up, and then like you learn the reality is like he was just completely pushed.
Yeah.
Through it by other people.
And he kind of was unstoppable. It's only in the sense that nobody else was actually hitting him for real.
Yeah.
And he was. The worst part, I saw those podcasts to him too, where he talks about the event, and he kind of has like a shit happens kind of attitude to ruining Bret Hart's career.
Yeah.
But like, what the? Not any remorse. He was just kind of like,
I think
what are you gonna do?
I think there's definitely some animosity between them over the years.
Yeah, I would assume so. But it's still like you ruined a national treasure's career. Even if he's not your favorite, like everybody has Bret Hart in their top 3. I don't care. He may not be your favorite, but he's always in your top 3. Then I went and heard Bret's side of it. He's like, yeah, he just wasn't ready yet. And I was like, that would explain all the pushing him.
Top 3 Canadian, maybe.
No, ever.
Nah, Canadian, Canada.
Ooh, in Canada, he's like, I'd say he's the trifecta with Pinball and Gretzky being the top 2. Or the other 2. Actually, I'd put him ahead of Pinball. Because that's CFL, nobody cares.
Where does Benoit fall on that list? Or have they disowned him? I think he's been disowned.
The World War I war crime.
Yeah. Let's not mention this guy.
Speaking of which, did you know Canada was like a war crime country in World War I? I didn't know this.
Really? What'd they do?
Went on TikTok and we used to, because I guess we were murdering and executing prisoners, and so the Allies were like, "You got to stop doing that." They're like, "Okay." So then they would kill the guys as they were surrendering, so they didn't get caught for killing prisoners.
Jesus.
Oh, so you technically weren't killing prisoners.
Yeah. They used to like throw. I guess you remember how there was those stories about like, hey, the Allies and Axis played chess on Christmas or stuff like that.
Yeah.
Canada would just shoot people in the head holding up like chessboards for stuff like that. They're like, nope, you get murdered. What was the other one? Oh, trench warfare. I guess there was these black groups that used to just put themselves all in blackface and they'd sneak over to the enemy trench at night and try and stab as many people as they could. So what Canadians did is they did this quietly and then stabbed all the everybody that was awake, and they left the people that were sleeping there. And then they piled bodies over the door to their barracks, whatever they called. So you literally had to crawl over your dead friends to get to work.
Wow.
And I was like, what the hell is wrong with us?
It's mental torture. Oh,
Yeah.
Just go ahead and kill them.
Dude, killing Krauts was like pastimes for Canadians.
Goodness
Had
gracious.
too much fun.
I'll never look at Remembrance Day again.
Like the Japanese are like, damn, that's messed up.
Yeah.
But we just
The Japanese are like, yeesh.
we just beheaded them for sport.
Yeah. Bayoneting babies is one thing, but you guys are just cruel.
Yeah. We did some just very interesting scientific experiments.
Thank God for that.
Thank God we learned how hypothermia works.
Yeah. I learned how much shampoo you can feed a person until he explodes. This is the science that matters. Oh, I got another thing.
Oh,
1 sec. All right, I don't like Barrage. I'm not gonna roll that one. Got Puncture. Invigorating. I don't want Invigorating Strike either. What abilities are good? Oh.
yeah, it really depends on the.
Dude, I had like 5 levels worth of stats I never even used. Sorry, what were you saying?
Yeah, it really depends on like what abilities you end up getting. Because like on my rogue, I went Twisting Blades, but you really need like a special legendary power that you get to make it good. Some of this stuff does a lot of damage.
Yep. And to answer your question, I have Thor's book. I haven't read it yet. It's on my to-do list because he wanted me to write a little thing for it too. So I want to do that, and I've learned my lesson from Jack Murphy, or not Jack Murphy, Roman McClay. Read the book before you opine about how great it is. That's all you have to do.
So I just think I can destroy this thing that's connecting. Ooh, level up.
You like that? You like that? Huh?
I need more time.
And the worst part is I can't see the timings of when my stuff goes. Like, they do all these indicators to know when my abilities are back.
Yeah, off
I can't
cooldown.
stare at those.
They do give you a lot of things to like look at, which is the only downside of having these cooldowns.
Like, make them kind of transparent and on the screen somewhere. Come on, Blizzard, stop diddling your coworkers. Get on the game design.
They're about to be bought up by Microsoft.
Oh, that's right. They're doing the Disney thing, but for games.
Yeah. Because the FTC tried to stop it, but they lost in court, so that's going through.
Stupid guys not wanting your monopolies. I want my game in Rockefeller, damn it.
I don't know if like it's going to affect anything, but I think some PlayStation users are afraid like certain things on like Call of Duty. I don't know if Call of Duty will ever go exclusive to Xbox, but
I don't know. Oh no, I've heard that concern too. I guess it's not going to matter because they're trying to switch the model of gaming to like a subscription service. So they don't care if you're on PlayStation or Xbox or wherever.
As long as you're paying enough a month, you get the bat. As long
Only one of us.
they're not expecting the console to do anything.
Just get the battle pass, and we don't care where it comes from.
Essentially, which is kind of weird that you own nothing and be happy stuff. I never expected it. I thought that was supposed to be for like food, not games. Am I gonna have to go back to Pirate Bay and find copies of this stuff?
Exactly.
Let me see here. So Rolo's skateboarding to work.
Skateboarding.
Is that a thing?
Hey, he is?
I mean, like, why would I waste brain power being like, oh wow, I don't know.
Radical.
Because like Rolo and I are buddies. I like hearing about this kind of stuff, but as a fan, I don't get it. Dude, die.
I hope he has a Bugatti skateboard.
Oh, hush you.
I mean, Tate had that those Bugatti scooters.
Dude, that was ridiculous. Like, I actually feel bad for him now because he's not a person anymore. He's a brand, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so he can't do anything that's bad for the brand. So he has to get a Bugatti motor scooter because he's not allowed to drive because he's on house arrest.
Mm-hmm.
And they took all his cars.
No.
He's like up there on Tucker. I guess I didn't watch it, but supposedly he's talking about how he forced girls to make TikToks for fun, and that's what they're trying to get him for. And I'm like, wait, no, what?
Yeah, TikTok.
I remember it was a much different website than TikTok. Wrong button, damn it.
That did a lot of damage.
I was standing here. No, I had no health. I hit the wrong button, and I didn't add my heal.
This damn lady and her chanting. Stop it. I hate nature.
I'm catching on to this now. All right.
Oh, she's fueled by the souls of the damned.
Oh, I'm gonna damn them. I think I have caltrops. These things don't move, but now they're gonna be not moving slower.
Yeah.
All right, I have a feeling I'm supposed to avoid those lightnings that keep falling out of the ground.
Absolutely.
They hurt, don't they?
They definitely do.
Yeah, I've just been face tanking them this whole time. That's not the way to do it.
Nope. Oh. I'm trying to avoid them. It's not easy sometimes, though. Especially those dust devil things. Oh, God. And she disappeared.
Come on, lady.
No, die already. Damn boomers won't
Got him!
die.
Oh.
Oof. God, that hit. Oh, God. Thank goodness for this bubble.
Yeah, it's like the greatest ring ever. They picked it up, and it's 5% chance of dropping or something.
Mm-hmm.
What's Pirate Bay? You don't know about the Pirate Bay?
Oh,
Dude.
Heck. It's the greatest.
Before you had Steam, before you had Netflix, you had Pirate Bay. A little history lesson on the Usenet. If you guys have never heard of Usenet, it was the internet before the internet. Think of it as like a message board. Like, you know how there's www in front of every website? Well, Usenet is an alternative to the www. And what it was is people would write all these articles and send them to each other. But what somebody found out is if you take 100,000 articles and combine them in just such a certain way, you can make yourself a full movie from it.
Hmm.
And so there was these like 10,000 nodes that would make, the new Superman movie. And so what the Pirate Bay did is they created these files called torrents, and the torrents would show you the location of all 10,000 of those text files. And they're across like multiple servers. So nobody actually had anything illegal. They just had random garbage. And so you would download things. And then finally Netflix figured out, if we just make you guys pay a modest fee, that's way easier than you having to spend 7 hours to download a Star Wars film. And the problem is now it's getting popular again because everybody's like, I'm tired of downloading 18 apps.
Yeah. That's like, they used to be like, oh, cool, we got streaming now. You can get everything in one place, high quality, no viruses.
Yeah.
It's great. But now it's like, oh, I need to get like 15 of these things to watch what I want. All of them are like $10 each. Like, screw
and it was way
shit.
better. And it was way better than what do they call it?
I teleported back to town, by the way.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
What is that button again?
Pirate Bay, yeah.
You can use down, or you
Yeah.
can open your map and then click on Bragstag. Because I'm
gonna push down.
I think that'll take you to
that
a
was
different.
tight.
I think that'll
was
take
tight.
you to a different place.
7 hours, people were a lot more patient. It's not that they were much more patient. It's just download speed. Actually, it was faster than that.
Have a choice.
But it was mostly like having to hunt for it. So there was seeders and leechers.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so
Oh,
some people.
man.
So as long as you had at least one seeder, that somebody had the entire file.
I remember that because like trying to download files that had like maybe like 2 seeders and it was just taking for friggin' ever. Like,
Yeah.
Man, that was like Napster, like when you had the dial-up there.
yeah.
And then,
yeah.
like, your mom's like, so-and-so, Deborah's been trying to call for 2 hours. I can't get through. Sorry.
Yeah, but the phone was always in the other room anyway, so somebody just picked it up. They didn't care. Just before you got to the nipple of that Cindy Crawford nude you were downloading.
No.
90s kids will know the pain.
Yeah.
Back when everybody agreed what a 10 was.
Yeah.
None of this Margot Robbie nonsense.
Oh, God.
I still laugh at that one, dude. People are so mad at Billy Pratt for starting that.
Yeah. That's hilarious.
Oh, he started that? That's
Yeah.
funny.
Yeah. He was just
I
because
saw-
he's got like his 3 gimmicks. There's call a hot girl mid, make fun of girls that are like having a meltdown over raising their kids, and then just welcome to hell with like a picture of some like horrible wham and stuff. I'm like, damn,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
consistent.
Hey,
But I guess this one,
Stick with what works.
yeah, on this one though, a lot of girls thought Margot Robbie was like super hot, and so by calling her ugly, she's like, well, if she's ugly, then what am I?
Yeah.
And the answer is fat and drunk, but you know they don't want to hear that.
Yeah.
I'm a bridge troll. Oh.
And that was where I had my fun. I found out about this new guy. He's like Joey Swoles, I guess, but I don't know who he is, but I guess a lot of people do. I just made fun of it. I'm like, oh, there used to be a girl like this in the 90s with a broken LG chocolate passed out behind every dumpster in town. And then people were taking that seriously. And I was like, oh my God, this guy's like this triple-chinned
Homer Simpson. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I just
God.
started, and I was loving it. I'm like, oh, this is awesome.
Oh, yeah, I commented. I was like, do you talk to all your boyfriends like that?
But it's the same as when I was telling Sneeko's wife to eat a bag of dicks. I didn't know who they were until somebody's like, hey, you know this guy's like a big deal on TikTok or something, right? I'm like, I don't know. Should I care? Why is he a big deal if he can't hold it together for like 3 tweets?
Oh, man, yeah. But, hey,
Just
fella,
looks like
there's
a veiny penis with a tribal tattoo to me. I don't know.
Yeah.
Used to have a lot of those in the 90s too.
Yeah.
Well, hey, there's a book on frame here you might like to read.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I did push that
You
one
must.
in there. That was
I
nice.
love how also the first thing is like to call you gay is like that's like the go-to if you just think a woman's ugly. Wow, you
Dude,
must
it's
be a
cell phone,
home.
man.
You must be a homosexual.
It's always a cell phone. It always is. That's why his first take on me was like, look at how overweight he is. And I was just like, I wonder if this guy's dieting because he's insecure.
Yeah.
Like, is this that male anorexia thing I keep hearing about?
Well, it's not only that. It used to be when somebody said, you better be careful, the guy's a big deal. It actually meant those people were able to ruin your life. Now, a big deal simply means you have a lot of followers on some social
Yeah.
media platform.
And it's usually better just to fight with other big accounts. Fight with someone big. That's like the way to do it now.
Dude, I got 250 followers on Twitter from that, and I just wish I could follow them down the funnel to see where they make it.
Well, it's like Alice in Wonderland. They forgot they're living in a fairy tale, basically.
But then I have to ask myself too, like, is he really mad, or is this all
Yeah.
theatrics?
Yeah.
So, like, am I just playing along? I don't know.
You just gotta like exactly. So,
Like, I know the soccer moms that are following him, they meant it.
No,
Oh, yeah.
right? What was the guy again? What were those wrestlers that actually started to believe their own gimmicks?
Oh, yeah, they're buying their marks.
Hmm.
Like Ultimate
Yeah,
Warrior.
they're buying their
Or, sorry,
marks.
Warrior.
Yeah, Warrior. I think they're like they're so into it that they don't have any time off. They're unable to reset and configure themselves back to reality. It's like it's their life. They breathe it.
Yeah, which is ridiculous, but I mean, I guess fame gets to people. There's already people now with like 100,000 followers that start like, I'm above these people. I'm like, no, you're not. You're not famous until you can't go outside without getting mobbed. Sorry. Tom Cruise has set the standard.
Yeah.
The fact
Yeah.
that you get a text message once from a friend in high school like, hey, is that you on YouTube? Like, it doesn't count.
Yeah. It's like even your Michael Jackson level
Exactly.
people like screaming at you.
And
Most popular man on Rumble. Wow.
And they forget like Michael Jackson and Tom Cruise have built that myth around them for decades.
Yeah.
It didn't happen overnight.
Dude, what is there to do in this town? I don't even know why I'm here. Oh wait, can I upgrade this? Yes.
You can upgrade and stuff, and
Alright, I found I can upgrade my potions. Now I've got big potions. What is this one?
gather legions.
What is this?
There's a sword one. What does sword chick want? Oh, you want to buy? Yeah, you should buy this stuff, man. Here.
My favorite thing is still when somebody starts the beef, I get them to meet me at the Walmart parking lot, and and then just ride by and like laugh at them while they sit there an hour waiting on me.
Oh god, are they actually dumb enough to do it?
I took off my shirt for this.
and then call the cops on them, and you're like, hey, there's these guys just sitting around the Walmart parking lot. I think they've got drugs on them, trying to sell drugs.
You're so bad. You're very bad.
A wardrobe? Oh, I could put on clothes. You know what? I'm not gonna start doing the Sims with this thing. I don't think I'm ready for that level of commitment yet.
I just customized my look earlier.
Yeah. They need some like Tekken 7 customization options. We're gonna have like a pink stuffed bunny on my hat and an inflatable tube around my waist.
I'm sure they'll work up to that as the seasons go.
It's just the most obnoxious property value decreasing outfit ever.
Yep. It's like that's like happening all this stuff. Like I'm pissed to see like Call of Duty's like, oh, we added Homelander to it.
Oh yeah, what the hell was that?
It looks so dumb.
Like, is he also like unshootable, or is it just?
I think he will have like superpowers or like something like that. I gotta Fortnite it up.
I miss the good old days where being able to reload your noob tube with that one perk was considered game breaking. Now it's like, dude, you got Superman. Like, fuck off.
Yeah.
Why?
I think there was like a battlefield where you was Godzilla versus King Kong. That actually looked pretty fun because like they just randomly show up in the battlefield and be like, you know, like environmental hazards.
That's funny. All right, I don't know where to go. Are you somewhere?
I was just doing an event. I'll head back. Actually,
take your time. I'll just be in the town square.
You need to teleport to Bragstag or Braystag here.
At Caro Crest Ruins.
You'll still see me on the map.
All right.
I'm teleporting there right now.
Yeah, if you don't have friends that keep it Earth and only stupid people want to be famous, it's not stupid people. It's people that want to be loved or like raging narcissists.
Oh, you just went to me.
Yeah.
Do you have the waypoint for this?
I don't know. Actually, that's weird. Am I even near you? How do I open the map?
You were near. Or you were near where I was, but
yeah,
I just teleported to the town.
Dave,
you just went to town? All right, I'll go back and then come to your town.
Apparently there's a 4th season of The Boys coming out.
Goodness.
The Boys?
I haven't even watched The Boys at all.
Oh, The Boys.
Coming out in Europe.
Because you mentioned Homelander, I thought you knew about it.
No, I just saw him. I just saw him in the Call of Duty thing, so I just thought it looked really dumb because it's supposed to be like a shooter, and then like they're randomly adding Fortnite level crossovers.
Oh, you said The Voice. The Boys. I thought you said The Voice.
That's what I thought he said too.
No,
like,
The Boys.
Finally making it to Europe.
Yeah.
No, I don't actually mean The Boys. There's a TV show called The Boys.
Yeah. I know. I watched it. Man. I like it. Pretty good.
It sounded like you said The Voice though, which is like American Idol, but for singing.
No, The Boys.
That's like Dante's joke. Oh, you're finally getting Magnum PI over there.
Dude, my girl loves that show. She got Crave for like a month and has been binging that.
No, the one with what is that? Tom Selleck?
Yeah, it was
No.
good.
Oh, Magna P.I. was. No, The Voice was with
The Voice. Okay, that makes
90s
sense.
singers.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh no,
that makes sense that she'd like The Voice more than
Magnum PI.
Magnum PI. Yeah.
Yeah.
She'd probably get into Magnum if I got into it again.
No, the old one or the new one?
The old one.
Oh,
no,
God.
Don't watch the new Lethal Weapon with the Wayans kid. Like, fuck off.
Oh.
It's not going to be the same.
Yeah.
I didn't watch the new Magnum PI, but they made it with like
Is it a
trying to
chick
make
with the
it-
Tom Selleck mustache, or?
no, it's a guy. They tried to make him look like he's from Hawaii, but he's just Asian.
Mhm.
You know,
Close enough. It's
Yeah.
tanned and something. Tanned and slanty. It's perfect.
same kind of color. You know.
It's a Laotian.
Laotian, Samoan, something weird.
You know.
Exotic. Come on.
Might open it up.
Oh, wait. Now, let's see. Oh, so we
I don't know
gotta
what to do,
go.
so-
Become a Czech.
We gotta go to this
British.
Elm's Keep, which means we have to go back to Firebreak Manor. I'm just following. I'm just following the waypoints at this point.
When I adopted one of my kids, like they did kind of look like we went like overseas and spent like 50 grand on them to get them here. But like you have these like basic whatever white women come up, they're like, "Oh, she's so exotic looking. Like, where'd you get from?"
Can I
then
touch
they'd
her?
be like,
Can I touch her hair?
Dark continent.
yeah. And then like some of them, they would like catch themselves like, "Oh, I didn't mean it like that." I was like, "I don't care. Whatever you want to say." It's funny.
Did you say that again into the camera? I'm filming a
Yeah.
TikTok.
Oh god, so exotic. Ooh.
I've been binging Suits on Netflix. It's a bit on brand for me. Oh, I'll bet. I think Suits is a Canadian show too, isn't it? I know they at least filmed it in Montreal.
Yeah, but they filmed a lot of shit in Canada. Like the Supernatural series was shot in
Quack, quack.
Vancouver.
Yeah. Heck,
That why there's a lot of quacking in it. Quack, quack.
Why? Dude, that bear means business. Oh, that bear messed me up.
Oh man, I did watch some of that movie you were talking about, Ryan. The
Gattaca?
good cop, Bond cop, or what
Oh,
is
good.
it?
Yeah, good cop, good. Bong cop, bad cop.
Oh yeah, there. Something like that. Yeah. I think I watched halfway through. I was watching it late. I fell asleep. I need to go back and watch the rest, but it was pretty funny.
You learn a lot about Canada there. Like I remember, did you get to the part where they had the guy in the trunk and they went over all the different variations of cussing in French?
I think so, but it went like way over my head, and I was like halfway asleep. But it was.
Yeah.
I need to go rewatch that.
Because it's all church cussing in Quebec, right? So like the ST, the tabagnac, OC. Nobody knows how to spell the words, but they talk about them all the time. And the calice, like the chalice of Christ. And he's like, yeah, you can put it in this way and in this way. It was pretty good.
Didn't they blow up his car or something like that?
Yeah, at one point.
Yeah.
And they hit all the stereotypes too. Like the Toronto guy is uptight and well dressed. The Montreal guy looks like a bag of shit and is great with women. I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake.
Was it like the scene in The Matrix where they meet the one French guy that says, "I love caution in French. It's like wiping your ass with silk."
No, that's Parisian. Parisians do the body language like merde, like shit for them is when they're cussing. They don't cuss with the church. Something to do with the revolution. But Quebec had its own quiet revolution in the 60s. That's why they're very like hard on the Catholics. And that's why every French girl always has a hyphenated last name.
Oh.
What is that?
Yeah, the uptight guy. He was the guy, the necromancer off of I think the Chronicles of Riddick.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah,
I forgot. He's been a character actor. He's been in a lot of stuff.
He was pretty good in that. But then it's kind of weird, like to think that. I guess that's pretty good acting. Like you wouldn't think he would play both parts because I mean he was kind of badass in the Chronicles of Riddick.
Yeah, that's why they call it acting, I guess.
You don't want to get typecasted.
Come on, sir. Oh, and then the main villain being that like hockey-based serial killer. It was a little on the nose, but whatever. I'll take it. He kills people, but wearing a hockey mask. It's like, wait a minute, they've done that before. Yeah, but this one actually is killing hockey players. Like, oh, damn.
Whoa. I love like that character type of character design.
Plus, the one thing I do kind of like about Australian and Canadian films, like, you ever notice how they always have that little bit of, like, that lack of polish that American films have? Like, it just doesn't look as good.
Yeah.
It's almost like the greatest college film you've ever seen.
I've never watched enough of them, but
Yeah,
I know it's come out.
there's some good ones. There's some good Canadian films. I won't recommend them here because, like, everybody's just gonna watch, what is it, Canadian Bacon? What's the Bob and Doug McKenzie movie? Trailer Park Boys movie. And, like, beyond that, everybody's like, eh.
Man, on stupid Facebook, you know, you have like your tabs. I go on there like maybe once a week.
Yeah.
But like under the tabs, it'll have like almost like thirst trap videos, like, you know, just like girls like just there, you know, whatever, and trying to get people to watch. But you know, you just be scrolling through it, and then all of a sudden, like, it shows like these like porn, but not showing the porn part. And it's like a lot of them, it's just like so cringy, it's awful. It's like, who's watching this? And there's like 40,000 upvotes, and all of them are like Bobs and Vagines, I guess.
Oh, I know the ones you're talking about. Yeah, dude, my girl would have, like, her TikTok was inundated with them, and so she'd send me the screenshots. Like, do you remember that one where I showed that Quebec girl that had, like, a pill bottle, and she would hold it up with her bottom of her boob?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's where that was from.
Awful. But yeah, like a lot of them look like they're actually like foreign movies, and like some of them look like they'd be good. I was like, man, I wish I knew the name of this. And
For research later.
They look kind of funny, like, you know, like back when stuff was, you know, had good plot, maybe.
Yeah. Well, I remember Pirates. That was actually the most expensive pornography ever made. It was actually a pretty good movie. And there's always those goofy ones. I remember Flesh Gordon. That was big in the 80s.
Super Hornio Brothers?
Oh, yeah, Super Hornio. That's right. Dude, I still laugh at Wang when he put that. I get Twitter Blue for freedom of speech. I get Twitter Blue so I can upload Hornio Brothers to Twitter. And he would, like, just repeat underneath. Like 10,000 bookmarks. This is becoming the most bookmarked tweet of all time.
Oh, man. Is it the, what's his name, Delicious Tacos, that does the he like retweets all the time the Japanese porn titles, this Jav something.
Oh, yeah.
Just all just so ridiculous. It's like, how's that even possible? Instead of name for anything.
They make me laugh.
Yeah.
I'm a-coming, Davey.
You guys freaking hurt.
I don't know how you move so fast. I'll be like, I'll look at the chat for a second, and look back, and you're on the other side of the world.
I teleport to different waypoints.
How do you get them?
You open your map. Oh, you have to click on the waypoints to get the waypoint.
Oh. Well, that would have been helpful. All right. Note to self. Click on waypoints once I see what a waypoint looks like.
Ryan is always one step behind.
Yeah, confidence in the game is for losers. I'm here for the memes. Tell Marty that's called softcore. Oh, are you just watching Skinamax stuff, Marty?
No, they're just showing the clips on, you know, somebody cuts them up and puts them on Facebook, and then it's just, it's like porns, but they just cut out the porn part. So like they'll have like showing the girl like she gets all the way to her panties or her bra, and then like, oh, it cuts back to something else.
God, Facebook got weird. I can't get on anymore. I forgot my password, and to reset my password, they need my driver's license. So I'm just like, well, that's done.
No threads for you.
Yeah.
Too bad. That's weird. The driver's license.
Problem is, how many people have already done that? So, like, why wouldn't he? People just give you the information. You just ask for it. Can I have your SSN? Here. Can I play Farmville now? Thank you.
Oh, God.
That's dated. That's been like, what, 15 years ago?
It's the last time I was on Facebook. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, there was a lot of people playing that.
There was...
I'll have to find another way inside.
It's been blocked. Dang it.
Damn it! Can't we just throw knives until the rocks break? All right, whatever.
The game has decided you can't. Oh, okay, down here.
What am I going to use any of this? Like, they drop so much gear. Like, why do I even get money?
I mean, once you get into like the enchanting and like re-rolling certain affixes, it does take a lot of money, but That's kind of more advanced stuff.
Oh right, the
You-
late the late game you keep alluding to
They-
that we
they-
never find. We're still in the early game. 12 hours later. Where's Donovan? The horned woman, Donovan, the beast.
Listen to Sam.
Donin.
I think there's a Jav title out there about a dude stopping time to touch boobs and vagine.
Oh yeah, classic.
Wasn't that with Adam Sandler with the remote?
Oh yeah, clicker or whatever. John Ritter did it better. Or does anybody get that reference? Remote Control. It was I think it's called Remote Control. It was a John Ritter movie
Oh.
where he got sucked into the satellite dish, and then he had to walk around in TV. It was pretty funny. At one point, they had like a Three's Company joke in there too, where he got sucked into Three's Company by accident. He started screaming like it's torture. Yeah. Oh, we're going to the Eldheim ruins.
Yeah. Just get on inside.
Oh, if they weren't ruined before, they're ruined now.
Absolutely.
Walking in here like Link, just busting up stuff and taking gear.
Just that's like a Nike store,
Yeah.
and I'm
Black Lives Matter. Let's do this.
oppressed. I need reparations. Here we go.
Oh, baby.
It's hurt. I hate these big Lumix goat men dudes. They do a ton of damage. Oh, but they're
I
lining
like
up for
my Caltrops can finally hit something.
Yeah. When it's a narrow passage, my bone spear like hits all of them.
Yeah. You guys thought you were all tough. What do you do with your life? I just stand behind this door. Why? Just in case.
You never know.
An eternity of waiting, and that's what happens.
Gotta be ready. You just die instantly.
Just picturing that Baal or Satan or whoever. Stand behind this door. What do you want me to do? Just stand here.
Yeah. Be ready. He'll come.
Come on.
Just hold on to this armor that you have no use for, too.
Yeah. Leggings? What do I do with this? Just stand here. I shouldn't have to explain myself. I'm the god of evil.
It's a system to
I
these
got a
things.
staff. What do I do with that?
You can't use it.
Why'd they give it to me?
Occasionally they
These
will drop
guys-
stuff for other classes.
Oh, is that to encourage us to share?
Like you can trade with other people, or you can put it on, make another character and use
Hey,
it.
magic person, do you want to be my friend? I have
Yeah.
a staff.
There's a staff.
Sure, we can hang out.
Give me gifts. Stupid impalers.
I'm starting to think I should have picked a magic user, because, like, it would have been fun to watch a whole bunch of things explode.
Oh yeah. I'm not sure. I guess you have this one's Necro and Sorcerer are the two magic
Yeah.
classes. I guess Druid has magic too, though. If you want to go that
Yeah,
route.
like trees and sticks and rocks magic.
Trees and sticks and rocks.
More skills, baby!
Nice.
What do I want now? I think I got to increase... Okay, I've already got dash at 5. Caltrops. I guess we'll add more caltrops. What, dude? Why do you keep summoning the devil when I'm in my inventory?
I'm sorry, I didn't realize they come down to you.
Oh, well, that's convenient.
And they just kind of like ran away and decided to fight you instead. I don't know why.
Because they know. They know. If we kill this guy, the rest will go down.
No.
You always pick on the weaklings first, yeah.
Oh!
Take out
Look at
the
that.
Take out the
Negging like a champ.
Ah.
Of course, a game with a Lilith in it would have satyrs and shit. Yeah.
Makes sense.
It's the one nice thing about Diablo. It's like, what do you guys remember from Catholic school? It's like, and you try to mishmash it together as best you can.
This kind of sounds convincing. Makes sense. What can we take from Dante's Inferno?
No, even the Japanese do that.
Yeah, but the Japanese do so out of like you know what this needs? Clowns. All right. Clowns and bounty hunters. All right.
Right on.
Like they don't even care if it misses together. It's like the Simpsons, nuts and gum together at last.
My favorite. All right,
turn into a demon with everlasting life, but your contract states you have to stand behind a door for 20 years. Exactly.
It's like some monkey paw like catch. Like no.
Yeah. Oh, that was it. It was called Click, that Adam Sandler movie. Yeah. It was one of those things like Liar Liar. All the comedians had it as part of their career, where they had to have a movie that was mostly comedy, but then like the last 15 minutes was them like showing off they knew how to act by screaming at something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I hold myself in contempt. Oh man, give this guy an Oscar.
Yeah, but there was one like the Truman Show with Jim Carrey.
Yeah, well, I mean, he was actually... I guess they were able to act at the end, but it was just funny how they had to do Liar Liar to get to the Truman Show.
It's Don.
Not while I'm in town.
Is that Donovan? Hey, Donnie! Putting the GPS tracker on these bodies. Don't mind me.
Bloody miracle you
My D4 OCD is killing me. Why do I do this? Open the box! What's in the box?
Could have killed me too. But she left me untouched. She's toying.
If the would be really accurate, they would make Lilith a kind of owl-bird hybrid. Yeah, but they wouldn't make the angels these winged things. Aren't angels supposed to be like have 1,000 eyes and 20 wings, and they're supposed to be assassins? Like they're not protectors of the realm. They're when God wants to send out a hit squad.
Biblically accurate angels.
Yeah. They have no souls. They're kind of just murder machines. But then one stupid Disney film and some paintings of cherubs, and everybody's like, I would love to hug an angel.
Yeah, but that's what they did with the Supernatural. There, the angels were the killing machines.
Yeah. Yeah, my girl got me into that show for a bit. It was kind of nice. I wanted a Dodge Charger there for a while, too. I was like, if they make a smaller one, I would love that as like a little cruiser.
It was an Impala.
Was it an Impala? I thought that was a Dodge
Impala.
Charger.
No, Impala from '76.
Ah, fair enough. I know, I wouldn't mind like a Chevelle or something. It's always one of those, you know, those dreams you have where it's something you don't actually want it, you just want to dream about it. Like having a restored 70-something Chevelle, I think would be kind of cool.
I actually had my first motorcycle. I based it on the TV show Dark Angel.
Oh, dude, wasn't that the, were they ninjas or?
No,
was it a
yeah,
truck?
it depends which part of the country. Like in Europe, they were referred to as ER6Fs.
Oh, that's
But
catchy.
in the US, it was it was classified as a ninja.
Dude, the best part about those, at least in Canada, is like for a lot of people, they were told for your first bike, get a Ninja. Because their resale, like they almost don't depreciate in value.
At least the 6 series.
Yeah. And
And the rest
you wouldn't be able to start off with like, because there was always some French guy who's like, you know what, I need a 1200cc Ducati. And then you're like, all right, I'll set the flowers on the side of the road. Just let me know when.
Well, not only that, I'm gonna shit a bit on the Italians, but the Ducati was actually pretty, like aesthetically, the Italians know what they're doing, but mechanically, they're a pain in the fucking ass.
Yeah, I remember that from World War II. Same thing. Those guns look great that don't fire.
Weren't they really known for making some really nice shotguns or really good-looking shotguns?
Oh, what's that, the Benghazi or whatever? I can't remember what they're called. I've heard it. And everybody I've talked to has just said everything mechanically Italy does, like high-end luxury, but not well.
Oh, like
crafted.
Ferrari and stuff, where it's like, oh, I gotta
Yeah.
get this fixed again. Wait, what am I looking for? Ooh, Donan.
It's a corpse.
What are you doing, Donan? Get over here.
The last of my son's guardians. Come quickly.
What? Can I not go down? Is there an elevator?
Prince Mace is here. I told them to get out.
Maybe he and the knights tried to stop
I
you.
think they need to talk. They gotta go through this stupid talky thing.
Oh.
Possible reason would she have?
So there's actually 4 types of angels. Oh, that's good. So you got seraphim, archangels, cherubs, And the Angels with 1,000 Eyes is my high school grunge Christian rock band name. You guys had a Christian rock scene in your town too? Dude, we actually had a pretty good one in my hometown. And the guys were like, because they were like, we had a bunch of like gifted kids, but they didn't care because trying hard was for losers. And so they would just, you know, they just started a Christian rock band. I was like, that's awesome.
I had a good one. It was Creed.
I thought Creed was Canadian.
Oh, well, maybe not.
Oh, you were just trying to sound cool.
Were they really Canadian?
I think so. I really do think so. It was either Creed or Collective Soul, like one of those types of bands.
Yeah.
So I could be mistaken. Somebody in the chat's always smarter than me on this stuff, and they'll remember. Like, you see, I gave some really crappy take on Angels, and already I got a guy correcting me with the Seraphim. Some guy, it's covert, yeah. Come on, you little wolf. You want some more? You like that? Ow! You like my tactile feedback of the pain my character received?
Ah.
Oh, Creed was Florida. Okay, so Creed was Florida. Maybe it's Collective Soul or Moist I'm thinking of. I remember Moist. They were from Vancouver. Oh, you guys, I thought they were mainstream. He had kind of like the whiny sounding voice. I think he was in the soundtrack for The Crow.
Oh, okay.
He was like emo before they did that whole whooshed over bangs thing.
It was Tim Pool before Tim Pool became a thing.
Yeah. Yeah, the transition from emo to goth was just so weird. Or from metal to goth.
Ugh.
On the pathway to emo. You used to cut yourself because you were drunk with a beer bottle. Then you cut yourself to feel alive. Now you're cutting yourself because you're sad. Ooh.
We need to find him.
Oh, time to interact with some blood petals.
Defeated by an army of exploding Kurabos. Exactly. Oh, I gotta come to the thing. I'm coming.
Do you even know what a Kuribo is?
I know.
It's from Yu-Gi-Oh!
Oh, God. What the hell's Yu-Gi-Oh? Is that another card game?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Japanese card game.
What Jack was into. And Myron games as well.
Oh, Jesus. I already don't like it. My two least favorite red pill What's the deal with it, though? Like, I know Pokemon is there's like a world full of little monsters, and then kids take them and fight each other with them. So what's Yu-Gi-Oh's thing? Wizard School?
No. Yu-Gi-Oh! Is, at least the first series, is where a boy finds an old Egyptian puzzle.
Okay.
And it forms like a reverse pyramid. It's a chain, but it contains the soul of an ancient pharaoh. And he gets possessed by it part of the time. And back in those days, as well as current modern day, they have a game called what's it called again? Some card game they have there, but they use modern technology to make simulations of them. But then during the Pharaoh's time, it was actually an alternate dimension that they traveled into.
So it's basically like Stargate with cards.
No, it's not a different world. It's more like sorcery with cards.
Yeah, it was the alien sorcery.
And sorcerers fighting with monsters with your souls at stake.
Ah.
At least the old one, it's a bit complicated.
So who fights then? With the Pokemon, I know it's the monsters that fight. With Yu-Gi-Oh, is he fighting other pharaohs or simulated?
Because there are like 7 millennium. They call them millennium items.
All right.
And each have a soul in them.
So all the souls are fighting each other.
No, it gets to it. And some are more malevolent than others, all fighting for the power of the pharaoh.
Oh, so it's Highlander meets Stargate meets cards. Meets spades.
Yeah, something like that. Jack knows, probably could explain it better than me. He's more into that.
They basically just play Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah, you know what's funny? I used to play Magic the Gathering when I was like 10, and I don't remember the story. I just remember lands had magic, and you were a wizard, and you had to do 20 damage to kill the guy. And that
I don't
was, like,
think
it.
there was a story with Magic the Gathering. There's never been like a cartoon with it. I guess there kind of was some like lores depending on the sets, but it wasn't really
But I mean,
in
the
your
basic
face.
premise.
Yeah.
Just you were a wizard killing other wizards. You
Yep.
used magic from land to make beasts kill things.
Why are you making it so complicated? It's not that hard.
Oh god, here comes
Well,
Jack. Someone's talking trash about Yu-Gi-Oh! He's like,
I
was
was,
like,
I was
Jesus Christ, just
wondering it and
explain
back
the-
him in. No,
Just
no, you're
explain the card game, not the anime. Christ on a horse, yeah.
Well, here, Yu-Gi-Oh me then. I'm not.
yeah,
even
red
fucking
pill,
with you.
red pill us on Yu-Gi-Oh, Jack.
So it's very simple. It's just a card game. You choose an archetype like wizards or a dragon or machines. What more you got? Fiends. You've
Dark
got
Magician Girl.
lights,
Yeah.
water, fire.
lolicons.
Okay, so what do they do that once you've picked a dragon or a wizard
Well-
or a car? What do you do with it?
Your deck needs to consist out of a minimum of 40 cards. And you build that around like a boss monster, which has either certain effects or it is a beat stick of like 3,000 attack points.
So, for example, if you pick a dragon, you pick a monster to go with the dragon, or is the dragon the monster?
The dragon is the monster.
Okay, so the wizard's the monster, the dragon. So that you pick your main monster.
Yes. That
and
you
need
build
40
your deck
cards.
around. Yeah.
And the whole point is to keep the monster alive using all the like you'll have minions and spells and whatever.
No, you'll have like magic cards that you can bulk up your one monster, sort of say, or that you can, what's the word I'm looking for? Prevent your opponent from making a move.
Yeah, like
So let's say
disruption.
disruption. Thanks, David. So like your opponent is trying to summon a monster, but then you activate a trap card. Yes, that's where the meme comes from.
Oh, we used to call those counter spells in Magic.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That's kind of it. It's almost like Magic, but more offensive.
Well, I don't know if that's the case. Magic
No,
pretty
like
offensively.
defense and offense, like there's more
Oh, you mean
attacking.
offensive, like offense,
Yeah.
not as in
Yeah.
like insulting.
Yeah, not crude.
Yeah.
Like
have you seen Stone Throwing Devils or
Yeah, which character is your
Crusade?
Yu-Gi-Oh character? The N-bomb. That one.
Oh, we're doing that again, aren't we? It's like, oh.
We got they just removed tribal in Magic the Gathering, so I guess that was
I
a little
saw.
too offensive.
Dude, I give
Half
up.
races and tribal. That's
And everybody's wondering why Zoomers are so weird. It's like, dude, you've ruined
Hey, I'm
everything
a millennial,
fun for them.
sir. I find this offensive. I'm taking this personally. I am a millennial.
No, I'm saying Zoomers. That's why they're retarded now, because like you can't enjoy anything. We used to we lost
fight
the
a
metal
boss.
lawn darts, and we were like, we're never gonna do this, and now it's like you can't use that word.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I
We need
agree
to go
with
back
you.
to playing chicken with lawn darts in the air.
No, I agree with you. Like, what do Zoomers really have these days? Like, most of the rages, like in the schoolyard, are gone. Like, we used to have marbles, and then you had Nintendo, and then you had Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh. But what do they have now? We used to have Beyblade as well. But like, what do they have now? It's like,
Dude, I even
my
remember
smartphone.
Exactly. I remember playgrounds back in the day with like cement on the ground, like
Yup.
where you just bounce off of it.
Remember the jungle gym where you just, if you fell off, it was like a head concussion,
it's,
right?
It's your ass. You better hope
like
you
kid-
learn to bounce. What
I
is
mean,
this?
kids were made of sterner stuff, man.
Yeah.
It's like the Transformers from the 80s, die-cast construction. It's a lost art.
Oh, dude, Jetstream. He was the F-14 Tomcat character that was only there for an episode. I remember because his legs were always kind of wobbly after a while. The springs would break, and so that became like a flail for 8-year-olds. It was just like his metal 10-inch flail, and you just swinging it around off by its leg. Hit another kid in the eye, gash a scar. That's why all those millennial rappers have scars over their eyebrow, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, so that's why Flaw TV looks like shit. Nah, just kidding. I love it.
Oh yeah, it's his birthday today. Oh, dude!
Oh, let's fix that, shall we? Flawed.
Yeah, I think he's turning 34, and he's gonna start a roast.
God damn.
Come on, you son of a bitch!
ouch. It's flamethrowing me. Ow.
Ooh, I didn't even have my birthday on my Twitter.
Ow!
Some
Get outta here,
people,
you
some
stupid
people were
dog.
having issues since I didn't have their birthday on their Twitter. Like it couldn't be confirmed that they were 18.
Like I can't. I'm not watching the screen right now, and I just hear Ryan like screaming like that. It's like, bite the pillow, man. Take it.
There's this big 3-headed fire dog, and he's just shooting shit at me.
Yeah.
and
That's
I'm
called
just-
Cerberus.
Fire.
Learn
He's
your
a dog
mythology.
to me. Cerberus. It's. I don't care about your Yu-Gi-Oh.
That's Greek mythology, you horrible pleb.
Oh, I'm sorry. The expansion to Yu-Gi-Oh. Sorry.
Oh, I'm
Greek
I'm
history
running
was
out
just
Ow!
the Yu-Gi-Oh expansion.
Oh, the fire hurts so much.
Thank God, it's giving me potions. We did enough damage to him. Oh, he's running away. Get back
Dude, and
here.
he was. I even had his back the entire time, and he almost killed me. Like he didn't even care about me.
Oh, look at people burning.
Oh, I was like, that's. Get the fire demon.
Get the Canadian.
Oh no, this is the one. This is what's starting all those forest fires.
Ryan, I really don't get why this stream is more popular. Like, you've got all these idiots denying historical events and debating 3 hours long about flat Earth. Like, can you people have fun? Like, please. Like, Michael Sartain, 3-hour debate with Zerka about the flat Earth. I'm like, dude,
What?
really? Really?
Are they really doing that?
They already did it.
And like, are they talking about it like they believe it, or is it just taking the piss?
I don't know. I just saw it took 3 hours, and I'm kind of bummed out that Rolo wasn't in the thumbnail because now my meme doesn't work.
It's
So
the
I have
problem
to
was
wait
with
for that.
As soon as they brought Gary in, that's where it all went downhill
Yeah.
from there.
Yeah, because it got so many clicks, it's like, really?
Turns out platforming insane people is actually a pretty good idea.
Yeah. Why isn't Alex Jones getting more play?
I don't know, man. Like, I saw... You guys know that Hot Sauce YouTube channel, right?
Yeah, hot ones.
Yeah, Hot Ones. Like, I saw the one with
Shit.
Dave Grohl. I'm like, how much fun would this be with, like, Rob and Nick and Ryan and
Oh,
then maybe some
God.
other big guys? How much fun would that be?
I need to use
Eating
my-
hot wings.
Yeah, but just like the normal conversations while you eat hot sauces. Yeah, you never seen that, Ryan?
I've seen it. I'm just laughing at the premise.
Yeah.
Isn't that what I'm supposed to do? Isn't that why you were saying it?
No, it's more like...
What am I doing wrong on the script? I'm following the script.
My God, Ryan, keep this up. I'm firing your ass for season 2. Not getting renewed.
Oh, this guy hurts so much.
I know.
Just the soundbite.
Please give me more potions.
Take it, Ryan. You
I
can
got
do it.
this, dude. You
Kicking it
can't.
in the ass. Ooh, it hurts so much.
I'm
Oh.
gonna start singing ODB song lyrics in a minute here.
I'm coming. I'm coming.
Think of that one song he did with Chris Rock. Gotta recognize. I can't sing any more of it because I don't want to get canceled. But you know,
Yeah.
ow!
Oh no!
Oh, my whole body!
Oh my God.
I might need to revive
Again,
Pat
I'm not-
Stedman.
Flawed is a
Again.
retired rapper who does rap reactions as a crazy Batman origin story. He does. Oh, thank you very much, sir.
Again, if you're not looking at the stream and you just hear this, like, this guy is hurting so much. It's like,
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. And then Dave comes in, I'm coming. It's like, what the hell? What did I walk into?
Urgh, into hell!
Jesus Christ.
This is very heterosexual right now.
I'm going to download
Don't.
this and just use the sound.
Gotta grunt. Yeah.
Where's
This
that
is.
triple-chinned Homer Simpson-looking mother when you need him?
I know.
This is amazing. Let's see.
Oh, I can fire those arrows like a lot. Why am I not spamming them?
Oh yeah.
Oh, now I see the dog.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Barack.
yeah. Do you see now why I'm yelling and screaming at the screen?
Yeah, man. I mean,
I didn't expect it
ouch.
to be a giant three-headed dog shooting fire. That's not in the Yu-Gi-Oh canon.
well,
I'm sure they've used it.
we
at
have a
some point.
3-headed dragon.
Blue Eyes
4,500
White
exact
Dragon.
points. Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon.
Ultimate Dragon. Whoa.
Goldberg.
It's the Ultimate Dragon.
Oh, good. I got the fire defense thing.
Blonde-haired, blue eyes, white dragon.
Hey,
Oh,
hey,
that's
hey,
so
hey,
right
hey, hey.
and so wrong.
We all know. We all know who they were allied with.
Well,
Those
true.
Japanese.
Yeah, but that's the weird thing. I mean, when you look at certain animes, like there's this huge, or there's this big obsession
Come on,
with like
die,
blue
Rock.
hair.
Yeah, eat it.
What's the
blue-
animation obsession? Dude, I'm trapped in
like
that
blonde hair and blue eyes and shit like that.
thing. Oh, yeah. The Aryan thing.
Yep.
Which apparently India counts as Aryan.
What?
Yeah, well, because the Aryan was like an original tribe that came from the northern steppes. And then some of them settled in India, and then some of them settled in Europe. And there's like a whole lore to it. Iran, the reason it's called Iran is because that was like a Persian Aryan, because they wanted to get in good with the Germans. Did not know that, did you?
Like Germanic?
No.
Yeah, so like it's like supposedly like the initial race. There was like I don't know, I'm fucking up the lore, but there was like 5 different species of humans, like Densuvians or something. And then people went like, "Well, it must be better." And then they made like a whole lore around it. I don't know, something to do with like Latins being mud people. I don't remember.
I'm sorry, my son.
Yeah, it's basically a way to be racist towards Hebrew people and Italians.
Nice.
Yeah, that's what really counts in the end, isn't it? What are we talking about here? Play druid and heal by being a bear. Oh yeah, I remember the druid bear stuff.
The druid bear?
This guy just lost his son.
Oh, dude, never
Terrible.
relax. You're watching the old episodes. Yeah, with the with my Blue Yeti mic and the not understanding how to do things. I'm surprised anybody would watch those anymore. Like, I leave them up because there's no reason not to, but the one rule I was told about YouTube is, like, fix your sound before you do anything else.
I might get the Roadcaster too. I'm looking at that one instead of the Blue Yeti.
Honestly, I like the very simple setup I have. The Focusrite Scarlett 212 and then an SMB 57 mic. Or a 50, I think I have the 58. It's like, it's worked well for 70 years.
True. But I like a soundboard.
Oh yeah, get a soundboard.
Just a small little soundboard. Don't make it too much. But like when I do that, what I would like to do is stream more video games.
Right.
But the way I do it, like share screen in StreamYards, it doesn't take the audio. So if I have a soundboard, I could like get this 10-hour remix of the video game OST, just upload it into there, and I can play it in the background. And then
if you have the savviness, there's this program called Banana, which is like a freeware soundboard, software soundboard.
Mm-hmm.
You make virtual soundboard in your computer, and you can start doing that too, which might help. Although with StreamYard, it created some lag in the voice, so you might have to wait for like a real life soundboard.
We'll get there.
But they got this new toy. I saw it on a Casey Neistat video. It's the size of a GoPro, but it's got a detachable little like USB stick size thing, and that's the camera. And then you have like a magnet necklace, and you can put it on there. It looks like the coolest thing. It's about $600, and I kind of want one. Like, you could strap it to your dog at this point. He showed you can even put it in your mouth and film as you open your mouth in again. He's like, don't do that though. Don't eat it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh damn.
It just looks really neat.
It's just really,
it films,
it's super small.
Super small. It's the size of like the small GoPro, and then it's got like a tiny, it's literally the size of a USB stick. And it's like a 4K camera with about an hour of battery life if you're filming with it. And then you put it back on the thing, and it acts like a docking station. It gives you another 4. And he's like, there's so many cool things because it's got like a magnet in the back of it. You can literally attach it to anything metal. It's also waterproof, so you can just do anything with it. I've always wanted that shot of like, you know, the shots you always see where there's a camera fixed to the car and then you see like the background moving and the car just stays still. I always love that shot. Can't wait to shit on women to that shot.
Yeah. Driving.
Yeah.
It's Red Pill Drive or something.
Do my best Ryan Gosling impression. The thing with autism is they just don't understand you.
So, by the way, can somebody please help me out with what the hell happened with Margot Robbie? Where did that came from?
That was Billy Pratt. He just had, it's his theme. He has the 3 things where he's like, calls a hot chick a mid, shows
Welcome
a girl
to
that's
hell.
freaking out because she can't raise her kids, and it's like, do they hate their kids? And then the other one were like, Welcome to Hell series.
Yeah.
And the Margot Robbie one just took off because I guess for the Barbie movie, it was popular, so a lot of people were like very angry because if Margot's ugly, then I must be hideous, which isn't false. Yeah, and it just kind of took off from there, and then everybody, once it went viral, everybody had to have an opinion on it, and that's when I started taking the piss with my stupid ones about her passed out in a dumpster like every other girl in the 90s.
I still like
that, and that's when I got the Joey Swole guy.
Oh,
this Homer Simpson looking mother.
Hey, you ain't balding. You ain't balding.
Yeah.
I like my take though with Rob. Wood or whatnot. There is no mid.
Oh, is that when you guys started doing all your stupid Star Wars things, photoshops?
Well, that wasn't even. That meme is way older, but I was thinking about what Rob would say on Saturday if I brought up Margot Robbie, and I could just hear him tell me, "Jack, very simple, would or would not," and I was like, "Yeah, he's not wrong." And then, just think about what Mulrush told you.
I like how you want to do a Rob impression. You plug your nose.
Yeah,
I do. More
it's
nasally.
awesome. It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
It's like, does she get my dick hard? That's a yes. It's a go. It's a no.
Damn right, man. He's like a Jack Nicholson sped up voice, like higher pitched. All right, come on, some stuff. Adventurer's gloves of encircling blades. Damages enemy in a circle around you. These 14 grit. Oh, wait, I want that, don't I? Because this one just gives 1 rank of rapid fire. Oh, yeah, whatever. Why am I reading?
Reading is
come
cool.
here to. Yeah, reading. I follow Andrew Tate, and he tells me reading is for losers, and I agree.
Midwits.
Reading rainbows. Damn it, I don't know the whole song. But
hey, do I need these? Oh, I can't sell the herb caches.
Is midwit the like mid for women? There's like midwit's the masculine thing. You call them midwit.
I called fresh and fit nitwits on Troy's stream, and Troy kind of had to stop me. He's like, whoa, wait, man, they're my friends. I'm like, well, okay, but still nitwits.
Yeah, I've made an effort lately to, like, if I know, like Sterling, I know he likes Tate, so I'll try not to badmouth him in front of him. It just puts him in a weird position.
Yeah. I told Troy later on, I'm like, yeah, I shouldn't do that in front of you. It's like, they're your friends.
I also specify, like, personally, they're great. Professionally, retarded.
But we both know that it's, like, probably personally as well.
I don't want to pine if I'm one of the few people that try not to say something on Twitter unless I have some idea. I don't really know.
Don't know.
Like, case in point, Jerry Springer used to be the mayor of Minnesota, if I'm not mistaken. He was pretty good at it, too.
Really?
But you'd never know that watching him do his nonsense. So I don't know, maybe Myron's going to be like the mayor of a small town someday.
I guess if you know how to market, I guess you can...
Yeah, I mean, from what I've heard, he's got his shit in order. He really has got his shit in order.
Vote for me. I will hold bitches accountable.
He also probably has some connections to government officials.
It's like, suck my dick to be on my governmental panel.
Hey, I'm sure that happens a lot.
Was that one Fresh or Fit that was accused of that one?
Wait, Homeland Security?
No, Fit. That was Fit.
Wasn't Fit part of Homeland Security?
Yeah.
That's
why everybody calls him a Fed, and he's got that other one, Fed and Fit, or whatever he calls it.
Fed and Fit.
And now they're denying 9/11. Yay! I don't know if they did, but I saw they did a show on it.
Oh, dude, they had Fuentes on. They don't care. They're out. They're over. Like, we need any. You got to ride this thing till the wheels fall off. The wheels wobbling right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if you have Fuentes on, like, I'm not gonna lie here. I'm just waiting for Rolo to have him on Exas Vegas. Where it's like, well,
no, he won't.
The timer is set.
Is Destiny ever gonna show up at Vegas?
Would not be surprised.
Probably not, but you never know. Destiny he doesn't care.
Yeah, he's one of those people that'll just like, hey, as long as it plays, it pays.
Like, I'm sure he's like, should I talk about you railing other dudes to his wife? And like, well, how does the audience feel about that? And that's like one of his decisions.
Yeah, how many super chats do we get if?
The real question is, when is Jack gonna show up to Vegas?
February.
Nice.
No, are you gonna be? You're going to Sticky Paws?
I don't know if I'm going to Sticky Paws. What's Sticky Paws?
That's Rolo's studio.
Really? Is that what it's called? Like Sticky Paws?
I don't know.
Where did he get that from? That's
It'll be
amazing.
I don't.
funny, you'll
He
be
didn't
the-
name it. I think he just he rents places out of it.
You'll be like the thinnest person on the panel because you're coming in as a European. It'll be fun.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. Thin privilege. Everybody's like, oh, men want 6 foot, or women want 6 foot tall and 6-pack abs, and I'll just sit there with my long hair and Pokemon card collection. Like, please go on. I'm not
That
European at all.
Slick Christian Slater blazer you got.
Exactly. It's like, yeah, I'm not European at all. 6 foot tall, really? Wow. Tell me more, midgets.
Are you planning on staying with Cappy over there?
Could. I could.
Yeah,
Not
it's
sure
winter.
yet what the
Cappy
whole
could be
plan
there.
is.
Oh, okay. You're just working out the details now.
Hey, if I
Yeah.
put gems in these things, is that a good? Like, I'm doing it because I got nothing else to do with them. But is it good?
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, like some of the usually in the weapons, like emeralds are good. In the rings, it's armor. The skulls are really good in like rings and amulets. But
Jack, when you go to Vegas to visit Cappy, don't forget to get your $20.
God damn it.
no, yeah, you
20
gotta
bucks
have
in your Perkins certificate.
that gets you a long way.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
Yeah, I should probably start traveling again. I don't know. I hate flying.
I mean, Ryan, if that like Rule Zero meetup in Vegas is gonna happen, you're gonna be there in February, right?
most
or at
likely.
least- Oh,
I just have when was the last time you've been to an American? Oh, I guess you were recently. American airports.
Last year.
They're like, I hate the airports in general, and ever since COVID, they've gotten worse. But American airports are my least favorite airports. I don't know how you guys do it, but you make them the least hospitable places ever. It's like Mad Max on a treadmill escalator.
on roids.
Yeah.
I
There's
want
always-
to see a Jack Cappy duo show. We've had a lot of those. Never Relax.
Up
He's in the chat. A guy named Never Relax asked about a Jack and Cappy duo show. We did a lot of those, but Cappy's been busy lately, so we haven't done one in a while.
Yeah, well, he's new too, right? Like, he's only just, I think he's only been here for a little bit, so he doesn't know a lot of the lore yet. This is the point where you're supposed to, like, sell yourself. Hey,
Compare
Cappy and I do
physiques.
shows on Thursdays, 5 Central, 3 Pacific.
Well, you can go to my channel when you press my name in the chat, and if you then look for
No, you
Aaron
can't.
Clary-
I think that's only mods. Didn't we work that out on Culture Warriors?
Okay. I'll post my channel. I'll whore myself out in Ryan's chat. Here. There we
Don't
go.
even be ashamed about it, man. Like I said,
I-
I used to be the same way, and I realized, like, you know, the hardest part about business is getting people to know who you are.
Yeah.
So, like, yeah. I should actually have that IFTTD thing updated so that every tweet of mine that gets above, like, 3 likes has a link to my goddamn book.
Oh, cool. You can set that up, huh?
Yeah, it used to. I know Twitter's API changed, and
Oh,
everybody's
yeah,
kinda
yeah.
getting all weirded out.
I know he did like a lot of change to that rate limit because so many people are trying to scrape their data, which I'm sure
Yeah.
Twitter's into AI too, so they're taking all that data too. Or X.
Yeah, well, that's the thing is, because I know Reddit, that's the big thing for
Over
Reddit.
here, Ryan. Gotta
AI
get in
was
the circle.
scraping them.
Yeah. I know X
so
is trying to
they're
make
like-
their own AI.
Yeah, and so they're like, well, if you guys are going to scrape all this data, we at least want to get paid for it, and that's what they did. And that's when all the nerd Redditors were like, but my app to help me moderate.
Which is kind of-
like,
But at the same time, it's also bullshit because like, when are we getting paid for our data? Like,
yeah, hush you. That's
Yeah.
not how exploitation works.
Yeah. Like, hey, how about giving us some a cut? Like, oh, you get to use this app for free. Like, really? Like, it doesn't
Yeah.
even seem like that anymore with the Twitter Blue and all these other extras they're trying to monetize it too.
I still can't figure out why, like, the subscription. I don't know why.
I don't.
Twitter subscription?
I guess it just like it makes them less reliable on advertisers, but I don't know beyond that. Like, what does? Yeah.
Like, Twitter Blue makes sense, but yeah, the subscription thing. Like, why would you subscribe to somebody's Twitter account? I'll
Oh,
make
that's
tweets
true.
that nobody else can see.
Yeah, that's
Maybe.
true.
But then again, I didn't think Substack would work either, so I've been wrong before.
Yeah, some people just like to give you money too. That's the other thing.
Yeah, and you can't, like, we get mad at them. How dare you
Yeah.
just give me money here for doing things you enjoy?
Yeah, I always love the people like super follower. Oh, what a
Ryan,
retard.
there's also a funnel thing that they don't know about the funnel. You do, and the best guys do, but not all of them.
Yeah, it's true. Surprisingly enough, a lot of people don't know what they're doing. They just wing it. What? Dude, you're breaking all the outside.
And Jack, don't forget you're a busy guy yourself. Like, maybe not as busy as Hawk, but you know, you do several shows with the guys. You have your show with Rob. Sometimes you do Masculine Geek. Sometimes you're often on every week you have your show with, every 2 weeks you have your show with Hawk and Megan.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have your daytime job, your gym consulting.
Mm-hmm. Then I've
So
got
you're
the
busy
normal
yourself.
client.
Yeah, you're busy yourself. So yeah.
Oh, well.
And then there's a time zone difference.
Yeah, that's the biggest bitch every now and then.
European.
Yeah, 'cause you keep, hey, you want to do a stream at 8 in the morning? I'm like, no, I don't. What about 11:30 at night? I'm like, no promises.
When I wake
I
up,
know. Hey, you wake up at 6 a.m. Like,
Yeah,
hey.
but I spend that time on being awake and enjoying life. I don't know if I'm ready to...
Yeah, I know.
The internet.
I have that with Tori every now and then when she wants to do a show. Like, do a show with me. It's like, babe, it's like 4 a.m. I just woke up.
here's a
Yeah, but you're awake.
Oh, is that Torsha, you mean? Or Tori Torch?
Yeah.
Yeah, with hers, like, it's 3 in the morning and I'm on Adderall. I'm like, no! Leave me alone! 3 days later, I get a response to a question or something. What is going on the other side of this tweet? All right, we're at time, so I'm gonna call it here for me. You can keep going if you want, Dave.
Nah. I'll probably
All right.
call it too. Get some food. I'm hungry.
Nice.
That might be a good idea.
I'm gonna visit my friend who has a birthday, so that's gonna be fun.
Oh, happy birthday! Or
call your mom.
Guten or whatever they call it in Dutch.
Verjaardag.
Verjaardag.
Morgen.
I like how you have to clear your throat as like a consonant in Dutch. Yeah, no, duck.
It's the h. That's how they got the Germans. You know that? Because like we had German spies, but they couldn't say Scheveningen.
Schevening?
So when somebody was suspected of being a spy, they just asked him like, "Hey, can you tell us Scheveningen?" And they
What
would
does
say,
Scheveningen mean? It'd be funny if it was
Scheveningen
something.
Scheveningen is a dock town.
Oh, are you from
It's,
Scheveningen?
So,
Scheveningen.
is that how black people can't say ask?
Yeah, exactly. Jesus.
French people can't do a hard H. Yeah.
Well,
No,
it's the
but-
same with you have this
Marty,
Dutch actor called Matthias Schoenaerts, and a lot of American interviewers also speak his name completely wrong.
All right.
How white people can't say the N word?
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
Isn't
do
that
I
the
get
new
a
thing
pass
with
because-
AI
because
taking
I'm
over all
European?
the chat? That they're like, you're gonna have to basically start every conversation with an N bomb so they know it's not Chat GPT.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
but they test with the AI, and it depends on how much information is available on the internet. If there's not much information available on the internet about a person, then ChatGPT gets it all wrong.
Uh-huh.
Nice.
So that's why it's so good at knowing what not to say for N bombs. A lot of that on the way.
Like, do I get a free pass on that because I'm European? Like,
Sure.
like Sargon?
Oh yeah, totally.
Sure,
Do it.
especially when you
Do it.
Go tweet it
Do
right
it.
now.
You do your chimney
Did you see
sweep
me
festival.
yesterday? I was being a bit cheeky. We were streaming with Culture Warriors. I'm like, hey guys, check what I tweeted. Just N.
The trick is you got to use 3 R's when you say it. R like a pirate, and then you get the pass. They call that the
Racist
European
pirate.
exemption.
Why don't pirates know the alphabet?
Why?
Because they're stuck at sea. Bad joke.
Great.
Yeah, I gotta go. Yeah, see y'all.
That's a dad joke for sure.
I love it.
Although speaking of N-bomb content, you know my favorite part of this? I don't know why, but out of all like the I need to say it, and like all the jokes, I love hearing from guys like Hotep and that, or like, how come I am now in a box where every time somebody says an N-bomb in front of me, I'm supposed to lose my fucking mind? It's like, can't I just be offended and get on with my day? Do I have to start throwing down?
Absolutely. You got to represent.
So I just laugh.
Keep
Like,
it
that's
real,
the rule,
bro.
man.
Yeah,
You
but
have
like,
to
didn't,
immediately start cold cocking people.
but like, didn't Nick Fuentes say it like in a group of 12 angry black women? And they
Yeah, well,
still
didn't
were
they
like,
tell
"Oh,
him to?
what a cute little white boy." It's like, what the hell?
Yeah, they're asking for him to say it, weren't they?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think
it's
it's
like,
because
what
he's
the-
weaselly and non-threatening. They thought it was cool.
Yeah.
Let me. You think they took care of him behind the scenes? It's
I
like,
don't even know what's theater and what's
you'll
not.
learn to love black. It's like Jesus.
No, Miami's weird. Miami's weird. I don't
Black
understand it.
the other way around.
Yeah, the whole
Gross.
thing. And like my whole family's black on my grandma's side, on my mom's side, but it's like they don't act like anything ratchet at all. Like there's a whole different type of ratchet here in Canada. So it's, remember that SNL sketch that had Drake on, where he was on a show and he was bringing up all these like these black Canadian references. And everybody's like he's black, but I don't understand these words. What's a cardinal official? It's like, because I'm Canadian, I actually knew that one. You guys have never heard of this guy. He's actually pretty awesome. If you guys look up Cardinal Official, he was like an awesome Canadian rapper back in the 90s.
Ooh,
Cardinal
like-
with a K.
Like Snow?
With a K.
Actually, yeah, a lot like Snow, except for they were Jamaican. And they did like a whole bunch of duets with like really famous rappers, and it was just one of those. It's like the Tragically Hip. They're super popular, but in America, nobody's ever heard of them. Yeah.
But
Like poutine.
Exactly.
He's
Well, you guys
Canadian,
heard of
right?
that because they're like gravy and fries. Sign me up. Sometimes you just hit the American sensibility, you know.
Yeah.
The four food groups in America:
he's
sugar,
Canadian,
salt,
right?
fat,
Why
and
would he
booze.
spell his name with a K?
I don't know, because it has to be gangster. Cardinal Official.
I mean, you think a K would not be like gangster. You think they stay away from the K.
Yeah, but like Drake's another Canadian rapper. Like we wear gangster like a skin suit here. We don't actually have gangs. Our gangs are all Middle Eastern or like Southeast Asian.
Isn't Drake the one who polished his nails and Tate had a whole thing like, this is why